What's up, YouTube? We are live in Chicago, Illinois. Also, too, like we just excuse the trains, like a lot of trains coming. But we have just purchased the microphones for the cell phone, so the quality will be better because we'll be streaming on our phone. And there's something else I need to add, but we good with that way. This is definitely a good show that we're going to get into today. Shout out to our moderators, our executive producers. If you want to be executive producers, all you got to do is do that as well. We outside. We don't need no green screen. I want that Mother Nature. We need the birds chirping. But God is truly good. We are here with another episode. Y'all got a good show today. Sorry for the interrupt. Sorry for being tardy. But we had to get the equipment because we got to prepare for Monday and other days. Very busy. Like Monday, we'll be City Hall. Tuesday, we'll be in Dallas. Thursday, we have 2 interviews scheduled. Then the weekend, we'll be back in Chicago. So we're just busy. All right. We're just extremely busy because I'm going to take my nieces to go see The Little Mermaid. We're going to be doing that as well. So this is something that we're going to do. We ask that you please click that like button when you come on in the room. I am Wiley. I'm your host. I'm a social commentator, a political commentator as well. And so we cover things in Chicago, Illinois. If you want to meet me, if you're in Chicago, I will be attending the Jamal Green Sunday Fun Day, how to buy a property in 30 days, Sunday, May 21st. I'll be at 3 o'clock p.m. at 54 East 26th Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60653. It's going to be music and stuff. If you want to try to get into property, if you want to meet me, I will be there. You must get a ticket on Eventbrite and register. That is free to get a ticket. So give me a second here while I give you all the link to that if you want to see me there, because it is free to attend, but you must register and get your tickets because that is where I would be. Hello? 1 second. I'm gonna come. That's where I would be.
Thank you for calling the fundraising center.
Oh no, that ain't nothing but a fundraising center. I don't know what that is. Okay, that's what I would be on Sunday. Okay, give me a second here. So we would be there. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all the link. So if y'all want to attend, so I got time. What's the Eventbrite? Let me do that right now because we are live. All right, so we'll be there. Learn how to get property and stuff like that. If you're trying, to meet me, I will be there. All right. So conducting interviews and being there, getting information. So if you want to see me, that's where you will see me at. Okay. So do not be asking me where you at. That's exactly where I would be. All right. I'm trying to find that. I'm gonna drop the Eventbrite thing as well, so you all can definitely have that. And it's free to register and get you a ticket. All right. It's only 20 spots left. So if you're going, get your tickets. I hit it. I'm gonna scroll down here. so I can grab your ticket as well because we are definitely want to see you all there. All right. One of my moderators, they're going to grab it and post it in the chat. So definitely is there. Looking forward to it. If y'all there, come on in the building. All right. So we are here in the building. And if you need to get a ticket, just text me, email me. I'll see you the invite right information. Now, let's get into the topics here. All right. So here we go. Wendy Williams is in the hospital. She's crazy and lost her mind and bad karma for her. Husband cheated on her. Husband had a small pain. All the gossip that she did is paying it back for her body, but it's not really karma. It's that alcohol. See, when you drink all that liquor, I tell my mother, I tell her daily, stop all the drinking because the older you get, it messes with your kidneys, it messes with your liver, it messes with it gives you weight gain. You get that beer belly. It's really not good for your body. And so that's why I tell y'all, be very, very careful with that. That's why for myself, I cut out no more alcohol, no more weed, no more of that. And I applied for a job, and I meant to ask the attorney that we had on here about, I had got a drug test in Illinois. Now, weed is illegal. I've been to and from Chicago, smoking before I immediately erased it from my diet. So I'm like, why are they still drug testing? So I kind of Googled that it's kind of confusing because you must, unless they're testing for other drugs. But if marijuana show up on my drug test and I don't get a job for that, we shall see. But I'm completely done with weed, been done with weed. But I think it take over 30 days, and it have not been a full 30 days since it was out of my system. All right. But definitely put down the drinks. And that's what she didn't do. She did not put down the drinks. She was sleeping with DJ Booth, trying to snatch his penis area and grab his crotch. And they fired him because they tried to cover up her behavior. And of course, DJ Booth signed the NDA. He never he never dragged her because he never went to blackball himself. But he was violated by Wendy Williams. And it happened. It was at a party. And she came up to him and tried to grab his private part, grab his crotch when she was eliminated or when she was drunk. Okay. And it was just so sad that really happened. And people, all the gossip and all the things, it wasn't because she gossiped. It's Barbara Walters was messy. She asked messy questions. It was her behavior drinking that alcohol and abusing her body. And she got that grave disease. Then she was falling out because she did not take care of her body. She did not work out. She was inebriated and she did not work out or anything like that. That's why I said I want to live a long life. That's why I stopped the drinking. That's why I stopped the weed. And when I stopped the weed, I only eat 1 meal a day. When I was on that marijuana, I was smoking so much weed, about 3 or 4 blunts. Now, I couldn't even roll up the blunt. Half the weed I'm just eating because the weed would just fall in my mouth and everything like that. I would smoke about 3 to 4 blunts a day. That's how much of an addiction I had. And I would eat everything in the house. I would eat nothing but air fried chicken, pizza. Once I cut that out of my diet, I don't have the appetite. I sleep 8 hours a day. It ain't messing with my mind, with my emotions. I'm good. My routine. I do the show. I wash the dishes, take a shower, answer a couple emails. I'll go to bed and I wake up about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, start my day, make sure my niece is good, make sure my grandmother is good, and I do my show. And this is like a entire day. And I cut out masturbation. A reason why I cut out masturbation because it was an energy drainer. You know what I'm saying? I cut that out. And once I cut that out, I sleep better. I don't even think about playing with myself. And I cut out pornography. I cut that out of my diet because I've heard for people who are saying pornography is just not really good, to watch that every day. So I cut that out. And it's going on a full 2 weeks of I'm not seeing it. And that's not good because I used to watch it about 2 or 3 times a day. I canceled my membership. I canceled my membership of all of my OnlyFans people. One person I have left, I think I have a couple more weeks, and that membership have ended. I already canceled it. Of course, they give you into the end of the billing cycle. I canceled that as well. So that's what happened. So I just immediately canceled that format. I think better. I'm witty. I'm on point when it comes to things like that because I had to cut things out of my diet. Really, really good. I do predict that I will. I do believe I will have a baby, get someone, that would happen in the next year. I do believe that's going to happen. And I want it to happen, whenever it happens, it will happen. We do it old fashioned way. We're going to be busting slide, of course. But all of the pornography and stuff like that, I completely cut it out of my diet. And it's great. I sleep better. I don't think about it. It's not like a big test or big like, oh my gosh, like, oh, I need to see it. Like, no, I just really cut it out. I don't think about it. I'm so busy and I read more and everything like that. And so God is truly good. And so you have to completely cut that out of your diet. And I did exactly that. Wendy did not do it. She decided to get involved in this. And of course, she had a cheating husband. He always cheated on her. And because she did not ignore the cheating, she just waited until it got bad, until the baby started, and then she got embarrassed and she had to deal with the stress. But you been knew your husband was cheating. You were okay with him having a side chick, Sabrina Hudson, but as long as the baby wasn't there or a baby was produced, you was fine with it. No, cut that off. Or you say, okay, who you doing? Let's have an open relationship. This is why I tell my girl that I'm with now, say, hey, I want to have an open relationship. Are you cool with that? She cool with that. She said, I want to smash my people, my men, my women. Sometimes I want to bring people in the bedroom. I say, I'm cool. You cool with that? You cool with that? Okay, we good. We get tested regularly. I got another test to do next week. This is what I do. Get tested regularly. This is what I do when it comes to things like that. Okay, moderators, do not block as long as they're not using profanity. Do not block. Okay, let these people comment. But this is what I do. I say I'm not, it's an open relationship. I don't hide what I do. I don't hide who I am. It's all open. I have an open relationship. It's not a secret that I flirt with men. She know I flirt with men. She flirt with women. I flirt with men in front of her. She flirt with women in front of me. It's a very open and honest thing. Now, eventually we will get married, but my marriage will be different. Of course, I will be the head of the household and I'm the leader of the house. But as a leader, we both can do what we want to do as long as we're safe, as long as we do what we have to do. I am the leader. I'm the breadwinner. She don't have to work. I will do everything once, everything will be in control. I have complete control of the household. Of course, there is no split the bills down 50-50. I pay the bills. I pay the health care. I do that and provide for my family. And so that's exactly what I do. I have not gotten married yet. Nobody have come in. I have not done that. We have some some potential people, but as of right now, we are still unmarried. We're not going to rush into marriage because I see aunts and uncles and my mother just rushing to get married. Oh my gosh, I have a baby. I must get married to this person. No, that person might not be meant for you to have a husband or wife. So I'm not going to rush to walk down the aisle. When I get married, it's going to be a special day. But until then, I'm not going to rush into marriage because marriage is a business. And everybody you shouldn't be in business with. So I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to rush it. It is what it is. I'm not going to rush it. Okay. I'm going to literally take my time when it comes to be in relationships. Okay. So that's what I'm saying into this way. And a lot of people don't understand it. They say, you got a woman that allows you to be with men. Yes, because I'm honest. She deal with women. I deal with men. And we deal with each other. There's no problem with that. As long as you're honest, the issue is just like Kelvin Hunter, her husband, Wendy's ex-husband, you want to live a double life because he's a down low homosexual. So it's just really good to be honest. The problem is people is not honest about what they like to do. I think it's a problem if I date a woman and I'm getting my back blown out by Big D. Getting my back blown out by Big D is I should, and then not telling my woman water bottle. Now you love water bottle is thick, and Big D crush is just blowing your back out, and you bending over, and you're not honest to water bottle. You're living a secret life, and then you're being irresponsible and not getting tested regularly, and then you bring home something that will affect water bottle and pollute her body. So it's best to be honest. And it's up to that woman to actually be honest with you and be honest with that woman and say, hey, I like to get decrush to blow my back out. Be honest. And if she leave you, say, hey, I ain't no way I'm dating a man that's with men. Okay. That's her prerogative. But it's best to be honest. I remember Crystal Moore, I met her at Park Place of Emerald. She was a housekeeper, and I fell in love with her. I loved her. Great woman. She was short, thick, but I was I was in the lifestyle. I was gay. And so I didn't know that it was a such thing as bisexual, name gang. I didn't know, Soldier Girl, that it was a such thing as being bisexual. I didn't know. I just thought you gay or straight. I didn't know the in between. Because back when I was coming through, there was all these letters. It wasn't so publicized. And so I pushed her away. And I regret it every single day. And I should have been honest with her and say, that's what it is. I loved that woman. She was beautiful, thick. And she went to my church. She just became, started attending my church because of me. I don't know where she at. And whoever got her got somebody special. Whoever got her got somebody special. Now I understand, Crystal, I hear you. You're saying you're confused. Well, that's you. You're confused because I'm very clear of what I want. I look at sexuality as going to the store. Sometimes you want chocolate. One day you want vanilla. One day you want nuts. One day you don't want nuts. One day you might want extra nuts. Next day you probably don't want no nut. It's just what it is, what it is. One day you might want something. Understand what I'm saying? And I'm very clear on what I does. The problem is, Miss Debbie, y'all get man that's not clear about what they like to do, and they getting their back blown in by your brother or your daddy, ain't telling you nothing, and you down in your private area itching because he's irresponsible. He don't care nothing about his health. He's living a secret life. At least Brother Wiley is honest in what he is doing. Would you rather have a man that is honest or a man that is dishonest? Do you hear me? Do you rather have a man that is honest or have a man that is dishonest? And that woman should have that choice of whether they want to be with you or not be with you. That woman should have that choice. The problem that I have with my former best friend, the one that violated my sister, Sherman Blake Marlowe, the one that violated, he went by AKSO Blake Marlowe, is that he married a woman when he knew he liked to get his back blown out by a man. And then he didn't like this particular woman because she started questioning him about his sexuality. So what did he do? He dumped her and got another woman. Before he dumped her, he cheated and got another woman pregnant and didn't tell the first wife, and then went on and hurry up and got married to her so he won't be classified as an adulterer. But yet, you are not honest about your lifestyle. And people are saying, well, it ain't none of her business. Yes, it is. If I'm going to get married to you, if I'm going to marry you, particularly I'm speaking about marriage, that wife needs to know that you like to get it in. You're actively sexually involved with men. That woman that you're going to marry need to know before y'all walk down the aisle, because the problem is a lot of you men want to use women as a covering, as her beard as a secret covering to cover up your mess, but then at nighttime, you like to get your back blown in by another man. And then that woman coming home, working hard from Popeyes, putting chicken in a box, come upstairs in the room and see you getting your back blown in by another man. That would hurt and crush that woman. Do you hear me? That will hurt and crush that woman. And see, the problem is some of y'all about to run into that. And you might not be too shocked because you all in the back of your head, you know your man love men, but you don't want to see it. But it's gonna come right in your face. So you need to hear that. And the issue is, thank God that you got a man that deal with men and women, because he will tell you how that go. So you need to listen to me. Because some of you women got nothing but a man that's deep in the lifestyle. He in the bathhouse. Well, what's the bathhouse? Well, let me break it down to you, sister. It ain't just no bathtub. A bathhouse is a place you think he going to the gym. He got a gym bag. You think he about to work out in the mud. He working out. He working out that badissi, that bread basket. So it's a such thing called a bathhouse. You go there, you would think it's a gym. But you go past the little workout equipment, nothing but all type of men. I see men that are married, men that got wives, and they getting their back blown, doing nothing there, and no condoms in sight. And they coming home and blowing out your yoni. And then you wonder why. Why I'm itching down there? Why it's oozing down there? You better hear me. And that's why I tell women all the time, regardless, get tested every month. STI testing, you need to be getting tested every single month for STIs, every 3 months for HIV. You need to be getting tested regularly with your man. That shouldn't be y'all never got tested. Come on now. You better get tested with your man. You should know what is in your man's blood, especially if that's your husband. I need to know what's in your blood. I need to know what's your cholesterol level. I need to know all your pH. I need to know your levels. I need to know what's inside you. I need to know what's in your blood. Some of y'all don't even know your man blood type, and you trying to criticize me. Go find out what's in your man blood before you up there talking about the Wiley Show. Come on now, we preaching. That's the problem. So I don't go to the bathhouse anymore because it's ain't nothing but fat, big belly, white man with lip peen. Ain't nothing. When I thought the bathhouse, I like to see every once in a while. You might see one guy, chocolate with muscles and thick. But most of the time in these bathhouses, you got to go a certain time of the month. Once it's Pride, then you see good-looking men at Pride. But on a regular night, number wrinkled old white man and fat man. And I don't want to see that. So I want to go where it's fit. Okay, even though right now I fit right in, well, my fat ass fit right in, but it's okay. Okay, I fit right in. I hear you, Nate. And see, Nate, I can't make him part of my content. Oh, but I'm blushing. Hold on, Nate. Sit him right there. Nate is a very attractive dude, and I know he get hit on by married men. And I remember one time I was flirting with Nate. And I asked Nate. I said, Nate, why are you single? Put on my deep voice. No, why are you single? And he said, because of niggas like you. Niggas play games. You know. And so he said it. Here I am flirting and then hitting him up because I want to get in his bread basket. And Nate have standards. He ain't desperate. And all the little sweet talking I'm trying to do to him, he ain't trying to hear that. He ain't trying to hear that. And he didn't lie. if I want to come to Nate, you got to be a man. And don't be playing all this fool la la, because I ain't about to be with you. You cheating on me with women and then come in and lay in my bread basket. That's insulting to him. And I understand. All right? So if I want Nate, I'm going to have to take a break from the yoni. If I want to play in his bread basket. And I'm telling the truth. If I want to play in his bread basket, I must put away and go in the yoni. Okay? See, y'all should have came to the gun range. Good looking. We was in the club. I'm whispering in his ear. He's just walking away. I really, how you doing? He's just trying to. I'm just getting turned on. Then I see, I see Aaliyah. I see her, Aaliyah TV. I'm trying to flirt with her because she thick. I'm trying to. My hormones is all over the place. Man, you bisexual. You just okay. I ain't confused, probably all over the place. Man, my hormones. I'm looking at Aaliyah, where to get at her, yoni. And going to play in Nate breadbasket. My hormones through the roof. And see, that's why I had to cut off that Hennessy. Ooh, that Hennessy ain't no joke. So I understand Wendy Williams. That Hennessy got you horny. Do you understand? Man, put that Hennessy, went to Nate hotel room, me, my friend, Aaliyah, we in his hotel drinking. He put the Hennessy, and she and my friend, because she was a driver, she didn't want to drink. So she just give me all the Hennessy, and that horniness activate. A whole nother personality just woke up. That's the horny version of Wiley. This ain't the Wiley Show. I don't want to get no click of the view. I want to get in somebody's bread basket and somebody click. I want to click all right, but ain't no clicking of view. I'm horny. So I had to put that bottle of Hennessy away because that bottle had me thinking of some things. It made me feel all warm inside. And they say you got a bottle of Hennessy. So I already know. And I don't drink much. So when you're not a drinker, you can get you 2 cups, about 2 or 3 shots. You ready. Man. Hey. Once you get you about 3-4 shots, man, you ready for somebody click. Somebody bread basket. You ready to wear somebody out. Okay. So that's how I said, okay, I got to lay back on the Hennessy. Because I haven't drunk in months. Went to the club. Where did we went to? I want to go to that Laddie Pad. Thank you, Prada. We went to Sue Ellis. All nothing but women. It was a lesbian club. It was men there too. Because anytime you got women in a bunch, you will see some brothers. Okay, I was just there. And man, you should have seen Aaliyah thick. Titties was tittying. Breast was breasting. Oh, this is entertainment person only. Breast was breasting. Butt cheeks. So, and wait a minute. And, I mean, thick. She showed up in a cat suit, in a bodysuit. Man, hey. And Nate smelling good, looking good, brown, looking good, tall, looking good. See, y'all could have seen all this, but y'all wasn't there. Y'all at home. Getting ready for church. Y'all was at home getting ready for church. They said, while you truly have some weirdo head in your circle, but I'm going to keep it positive tonight. Okay. So, y'all was at church. I was in there ready to get in somebody's bread basket. Y'all was in there reading the word. I know y'all reading the word, praying, meditating, hunching, and coming down here. Y'all don't do no wrong. Y'all be in there. Y'all innocent, don't do no wrong. Okay. I'm ready to get it in. But y'all would have known that if y'all would have came to the Dallas meet and greet. Because anytime I'm in a space, I don't care if it was just only 4 of us, and we had a time. I know we on topic because Wendy wins. We still talking about drunk. because that liquor does some things. No, I can't be addicted to that. Drinking, you should only drink every blue moon. And I can't, some of y'all, you can't even say socially because y'all socialize almost every day. Y'all going somewhere drinking. So I'm just at every blue moon, maybe every 6 months, every 9 months. That's how the type of person. You go to my apartment now, nothing but liquor in my refrigerator, never been touched. If I get my friend to come over, he'd just get a bottle. He'd just take it because I don't drink it. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while when I want to get all nasty, you know what I'm saying, have a couple of bottles in there, get some wine when I'm ready to get it, get it in, get in the mood, get my little music playing, give me a little bit of, a little Trey Songz, the neighbors know my name, I'm ready to get it in. When you hear that, I'm in my briefs, in my boxer briefs, you know what I'm saying, on hard, I'm looking good, oiled up, smelling good, different body oil, candles, smelling, I'm getting the mood ready. That this ain't no business meeting. And you already know. I know who to call to come on where we get it in. Okay? It's going to be dark with candles, music playing, liquor. I'm ready to get it in. And sometimes I may not. I'm just saying boxer brief now. I don't want to look weird because I don't even have a boxer brief. I'm just ready. All right. Anyway, that's just me. Okay. So that's just what it is. All right. I read a lot of novels. I do, Miss Social. I read a lot of novels and I duplicate what I read. I am a sex book reader. I read a lot and I duplicate what I read and I put that on. And it worked. A lot of that stuff worked. I remember one time I read a book, quick little story here. Do y'all mind if I tell a story? Press one if y'all mind if I tell this little story really quickly. Hey, how you doing, Miss Frida? How you doing? How you doing, fucking Aniv? I see you. Do y'all mind me telling this story? Press one if y'all want me to tell this story. Press one if y'all want me to tell the story. So thank you so very much, Miss. I see you right there. I remember. So I was reading this sex book, and I noticed something about older Black women. One of the characters said, "I get so horny." I think she was like 55. And I get so horny. I'm older and I'm just really, really horny. I didn't know that. So maybe there's a book. And so one day I was at an event at AARP fundraiser. I think it was a party fundraiser. It was this middle-aged woman. She was about 54. And we turn around and we just connect and she was really, really horny. So she was a married woman. I didn't care. She was thick. I didn't care. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was in the military, whatever he wasn't there. So I'm just there, you know what I'm saying? We supposed to be talking about, working together in a show and all that, blah, blah, blah. And it led to her cooking, having drinks, blah, 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 and sex. Then Tuesday we having sex, and Wednesday having sex. Then she hit me on Thursday, then Friday, then multiple times Saturday. Like she was just so horny. And I almost couldn't hardly keep up. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't hardly keep up. She's putting it all in my face and everything like that. And I didn't know. And it's like she is just so horny. And I remember that book that I read. I said, this is so true. When I was in there, I'm like, oh, the book is so good. And I started laughing. And she said, what are you laughing at? I was laughing at the book that I read. And I read this many, many years ago in Chicago. And she was so horny. It was great, awesome, and beautiful. She didn't look like she was 55. She looked like she was in her early, 30s. She was good. Look good, smell good. She tastes good. Amazing kisser. Made my body just shake. My leg just woo. I was just thinking, woo. My body just shivers. Just thinking about it. Things she did to my body made me feel it was just great. You know what I'm saying? I really, 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 really good. And, I thought I was in love. And she kept saying, you don't love me. But I said, I love you. You love me? I said, I love you. 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 I really, really love it. It really didn't, it was a lust. But of course, it was really good, Anyway, so back to Wendy Williams. She's horny and now she has dementia. They're not putting you in a conservatorship if you got your right mind. The courts are not going to, the judge is not going to grant a conservatorship for a person that's in their right mind. You either have a drug addiction, you are mentally ill, you are mentally incompetent. So there was evidence that she was not competent. It's so sad. You know, a lot of people love Wendy Williams. I love her, but she did not take care of herself. Britney Spears, they put on her because she was, she wasn't taking her meds. She was hearing voices. She was spending money, just spending it weird. And so the courts had to put her on there for her safety. If they didn't do that, all her money would have been gone. And now when she got off of it, it looked like she needed to be back on it. She's shaving off her hair. She putting chocolate all over her body. She looked like she stank. She ain't, you know, she ain't making sense on social media. It really looked like she back being, understand? It looked like she got off and then she got off the meds and looked like she need to be back on the conservatorship. So sad, Britney Spears. Just so very sad. So let's move on. I just had to say that. Okay. All right. So yeah, so the 55-year-old woman, we still deal with each other now. Like I said, she moved to California, and she still be trying to, and that's the reason why I will go to LA. I can hit that again or whatever. Like her man is he's gonna go back out to serve some tour. I don't know where he's going, but whenever, sometime in the summer, I will be going on and hit that and tap that. So if I'm in LA, I'm only in there for some yoni. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? And one thing about her, I ain't gotta be she gonna pay the bill. You know, she got money. You know what I'm saying? I don't pay nothing. She gonna pay my flight. If I buy $40 French fries, she gonna pay for the $40 French fries. She ain't gonna confront me like some of these weirdos and drunks and drug addicts. She really gonna pay the $40. Okay, she ain't gonna do no story time. She gonna pay it. If it's $500 bill, she gonna pay it. It is what it is. Okay, I ain't saying I ain't saying I'm a gold digger, but if you know what I'm saying, she gonna do what she got to do. All right. And be right there in LA. I could move there to LA because, you know, I may tell her to get an apartment where all the homeless people and everything like that. We went, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to live on that particular block. I don't want to live on where all the homeless people, too much homeless people on that particular block. Could live in that high rise, but I don't want to live in that high rise. Too much homeless, too much stench. I see too many drunks and drug addicts. So I don't want to go to that block. Because I might see somebody I might have to roll up on. I might have to roll up on them, but I ain't going to do it. So I ain't gonna go on that block. It's too much. Deep in homelessness. Anyway. All right, let's move on. Okay. I just don't. I am not about to do it. It's too much homeless people. Oh man, I'm just telling y'all. I know y'all don't like what I have to say, man, but I'm gonna say it, y'all. It's like too much homeless people. So give me a second. Hey, mama. You said what? I'm talking about my pop. Okay. Tell my mama to pour it. Because you're gonna waste it. Huh? The purple one. It's no more there. It's some more. It's all gone. Y'all drunk all them purple one. It's ain't no more in the refrigerator. It's all gone. Y'all drunk it all. Did I have to drink the red? Oh yeah, you have to drink it. Well, tell my mama to pour it because I don't want you to waste my. Oh, okay. Y'all still up? Okay. Hold on 1 second, y'all. As soon as I do the show, not they thirsty. Hold on, y'all. Now they thirsty. That's my niece. I love her because I think she wait till I do get on the good part, and now she thirsty. Okay. Now she thirsty. All right, let's move on. Hope she don't waste it because I be buying soda and it just be gone. I don't even get a chance to taste it. Like I had one crush and the rest of it was gone. They took it off. Okay. All right. Here we go. They said tell her to come say hi. I would tell her to come. So she's gonna be on the members only live. If y'all want to see, y'all gotta come to the members only live. Okay, give me a second here. Let me see what y'all said in the comments. Oh my gosh, y'all saying y'all love the show. Welcome, welcome. Okay, yeah, that's the baby I told to drink water the last time. Absolutely. I told her to drink water. And then Baba, she told her papa I was being mean. So now I gotta be over nice. You know what I'm saying? He's being mean. So gave her a popsicle, bought her some chicken, taking her to the movie. She said I was being mean. Okay. So we doing the members only live tomorrow. Okay. China free. Tomorrow we doing the members only live. Okay, let's get into the main event here. Tasha K. So Tasha K, major loss right now. The U.S. Marshals came in and they came and seized a lot of her property, computers, a lot of her personal items, baby clothes, a lot of things. People are saying, why were they able to seize everything? Because Cardi B is her creditor. Cardi B is her creditor, and meaning that the U.S. Marshals have full authority to seize it, and Cardi B have gotten it granted from the courts to seize her assets. They seize baby clothes, they seize her, seized her computers, all the price items. Some of the things that she was able to hold on to because it wasn't technically in her name, but they have been taking things from her as well. So this is where it's going. A lot is looking really, really bad. Today I looked at Tasha. She was highly stressed. She's going out of her way, trying to debunk what we're doing. But if I'm alive, she can sue me today, but she ain't really got it like that. Like I said, a divorce, bankruptcy is coming soon. As she's going to try to do it. Now, it was a document that Tasha K was supposed to file. I forgot the name of the document. This particular document, if she would have filed it with the court, she could have had some type of financial, some type of financial burden, and prove to the court and say, "Hey, we need this to be in the courts that I cannot hardly afford this, so don't seize everything." And the courts would just do a certain percentage. Since Cardi B didn't, since Tasha K did not fill out that document, they are seizing everything. She did not seize out of that document. She did not seize out of the document because Wiley have so many great people that are on the ground that get information and they send it to me. Very powerful people. Tasha K did not file a certain document. I talked to an attorney, is with a piece of paper. Once I get that name of that document, she did not particularly file that document. And the reason why, and I kept asking, I said, why did she not file that document to tell the courts, hey, I can't afford to take everything, just take a certain percentage. And then it was like, well, maybe it was her pride. I said, this was stupid pride. It's dumb pride. She's dumb. Because if you have the opportunity to get a certain percentage, then file that document. This file that particular document. Ain't no way in the world that I'm gonna get I'm not gonna file that, and then she take everything, baby clothes. That's why her son is over in Africa trying to be a child soldier. Computers, that all of your stuff. So they seize everything from the house. They have seized everything. They're just seizing things from Tasha K. Her assets is just gone. And now that Tasha K is just trying to save face, and Cardi's about to file something else because Tasha had put some of the money in her mom's name, most of it. And now Cardi's going to file and say it's fraud what she's trying to do in hiding her money and putting her mom's name. So it's a lot of legal things that Tasha K is doing. And so these are the things, the game that Tasha K is playing. And this is why I said, Tasha, don't play that game. It's very dangerous what you're playing. And she gets accumulating more tax penalties as well. So they jacking that up. So Tasha K is just all around in a financial situation, and it's bad. It's her pride. If it was me, I told this particular person, I said, why don't she just start a GoFundMe? Start something. Honey, it's affecting you. And it's her pride because she feel like if I come with a GoFundMe, if I come with saying assist me, people are going to say that I'm broke. Honey, you are there. You in $4 and counting plus the $200,000 to $300,000 you owe in taxes. So it's close almost. And then if you continue not to pay the taxes, it accumulates with penalties and interest. And then the IRS, they have the authority that if you do not pay the tax, that if it gets to that point, they can file to arrest you for tax evasion, for not paying your taxes. So it's a lot of things that Tasha K is going through. She's lying to our audience, playing this picture and all this. She's talking about all the freakness. We don't care nothing about the freaknik until the documentary drop. We don't care nothing about you interviewing the producer. She wanted Jermaine Dupri, but Jermaine said no. And the creator and the producer said, okay, we'll do it. But she really wanted Jermaine. Jermaine said no because the brat said no go on her show because she kept saying I was having sex with Lisa Ray. So you ain't going. So she was pissed because she really wanted Jermaine Dupri. He told her no. They sent the email to Jermaine Dupri people. He declined, and she had no other choice but to do the interview with the freaknik producer, which he don't have a personality. He don't have no drama. The people don't know him. We don't care nothing about him. But in her heart of hearts, she didn't know it because she had blackballed herself. Not too many people can say that they blackballed themselves. Usually people blackball them because of a reason. Tasha blackballed herself because she dragged Lisa Ray, she dragged the brat. That's why you got to be careful how far you go because you never know where they're going to go into business. Now you want to interview Jermaine. You want Jermaine on the show, and he told you now you are, oh my God, let's get the producer. He the one in charge. He the one that got the power. But he ain't got no personality. That's why when you release the preview, give me a second here. When you release the preview here, give me 1 second. Say your head, don't leave. I be in the back. That's when you release the preview. That preview that you release only got 14,000 views. If you would have had that same preview with 5 minutes and 15 seconds with Jermaine Dupri, that video would have potentially went viral because then you would have had the brat on Ricky Smiley Morning Show dragging him for filth. Okay? Dragging him for filth. But you didn't get that. You only have to do the producer. You don't have an A-list star. You never had really an A-list star on your show. The closest you could have had was the Wendy Williams husband, but he declined, and you decided to leak that private phone call and pretend like it was an interview, but you secretly recorded him because he declined to come on your show. Okay? Do you understand? So this is the situation. We're not intimidated by Unwind with Tasha K. Unwind with Tasha is content. She is very controversial. Okay, Jermaine, y'all know what I'm talking about. She's controversial. You know, after a while, I don't know some of these rappers. So this is the situation where she's at. Now she got her little studio that's not in her name. Everything is her mom's name. This is nothing but fraud. You can't do that with taxes. Now she ain't stupid enough to put stuff in her mom to hide it because you can't. That's your debt. You can't. It's yours. You're potentially committing fraud. You can potentially committing fraud. And you mad, and then here you go. Oh, yo, should I do? You're trying to change the subject. No, don't change it. I ain't changing my time, and then you abandoning YouTube because all of your checks go to Cardi. People saying, one particular wino said in the chat, you're treating us like a stepchild. No, she ain't treating you like a stepchild by just by doing it. She's forced to treat you like a stepchild because she cannot be dropping all this wine on YouTube because she don't get the money from it. It goes to Cardi B pocket. So she have to go on the TashaKLive.com, which them numbers have dwindled a lot because she don't get the views like that. And the topics she talk on there don't make any sense. She talk about topics that don't make no sense. She tried to do a rebrand. So when you go on the TashaKLive.com, she want to talk about Diddy. She want to talk about Angela. She want to talk about Blueface. That's it. But the reason why people is not checking for that app is because it's not salacious. It's because you're not saying that, let's be clear, the old Tasha K will say Diddy being sued for putting his peen in his male housekeeper mouth. That is a type of salacious that a Tasha K is known for. So you're trying to revamp yourself to become something new, and it's dry, it's boring. I talked to many of your audience that said you're boring and dry. Many of them had to unsubscribe, and I had to tell 10 of them that if it's difficult, go to your bank, cut up your debit card, and end that relationship. It's so sad you have to do it because she make it so challenging. A good site that you go on there, it's a section to unsubscribe. When you go to TashaKLive.com, you cannot even find that section. You got the email and all that. It's something you have to cut up the card. She make it that difficult to unsubscribe, which is illegal. You supposed to make it, if it's not illegal, it's unethical. And I had to tell them to just cut up the debt, cancel that debit card, say it was stolen, and end it that way. Do you hear me? So that's just how that goes. It is so sad. It's really, really sad when it's going. Her content have never been the same because she have severely damaged her platform. And now that her YouTube channel, she can't get no money from it, so she can't really go over there. Anytime she posts over there, it goes all to Cardi B. That's why she don't want y'all sending her no super chats, because all of it goes to Cardi. And she got to pay taxes on there. She literally have to pay. Ain't that something? You got to pay taxes on income that you don't even receive. It's going to somebody else. Tasha K have to pay taxes on that. So you're pretending like, thank you, Regina Show, for that $10 super sticker. You are literally working on YouTube for free, but you can't abandon YouTube. Why? Because you need YouTube to promote your app. You need it. You can't just completely abandon it because you don't have the numbers to do it. The numbers ain't numbering over there on the app. Because if you had 60 to 90,000 people paying $12.99, you would never come back to YouTube. If let's just say, for instance, you had 100,000 paid members paying $12.99. Let's just keep it a stack. Let's say 100,000 committed to 1 month, paying $12.99. That's good money. That's over $1.2 million. You know why that's $1.2 million. 1.2 million. But you don't have that. You wish you had 100,000. You don't have 100. Nowhere near close to that. That's why you have to go to bingo. That's why you have to go over there and tap dance on YouTube. Because you ain't making 1.2 million. Almost close to 1.3 million. You ain't making that over there. Because if you did, the movies won't be looking like it was shot in a war. You got the low budget African movies ever. You ain't got no high class African movie, high quality, good writing, good produced movies. You get the bootleg version. The streaming service. They don't even accept that on Tubi. They just come to you. Do you understand? Okay? And then you try to go to other. You can't really go to other YouTube channels because the people with clout don't deal with Wiley Show. Mm-hmm. Because I'm so controversial and so talented, they're afraid that if we bring you on the show and put Wiley's name in the title, he get all the clicks and views. So you can't go there. You got to go to people that don't even have nowhere close the personality to go toe-to-toe with me. There's nobody on these YouTube streets that can come close to go toe-to-toe with me that have influence and impact. Because the people that do, like Drunk Wiggins, he ain't going to bring you on there to drag Wiley. He ain't gonna do that for you can drag Wiley. That ain't gonna happen. You got to go on somebody's station head or somebody that by the time they get to the T, they didn't ask about 80,000 times for a cash app. You have nobody to go to with clout that can debunk what I'm saying because they so distracted. I got them in so many beefs they can't focus on Wiley. They focus on lawsuits and Jaguar right, and she locked up. Locked up. So they can't focus on Wiley. They in so many other beefs. Drug Wiggins ain't about to focus, ain't about to bring Wiley and give Wiley no clout. Drug Wiggins ain't about to put my name in no title. You think he about to let you come on there and talk about what? Because who gonna gain from it? Me. The day he do it is the day I get 1.8 thousand people in the chat, 2,000 people in the chat, 3,000 people in the chat, 4,000. Because you know when you go on there, you're going to cuss me out. You're going to talk about my mama. You're going to talk about my daddy. You're going to talk about everybody. And guess what? They all going to rush over here to see who the hell is this Wiley. My subscribers are going to come over there. So Drunk Wiggins ain't going to allow that. He drunk, but he ain't that drunk. He ain't going to do it. So you going to have to be on your burner account on station here or pretend like you like somebody, another YouTuber, and do it, and they don't have the clout because we're going to gain. Because after they get through dragging me, everybody going to see what is Wiley response. I'm going to gain. I'm going to have T-shirts. I'm going to sell drawers. I'm going to sell socks, and you still going to be millions of dollars in debt. Just like her former moderator wanted to go to our Drunk Wiggins YouTube channel. He declined it and said, you can go on station here. But she don't want to go on station here because of how she talk is weird and it's funny. By the time she talk, look like she crying, look she in a deep cry, trying to explain the story. We ain't going to do nothing but get about 55 jokes, and go there and do a whole new skit. It ain't going to work. We win again. So you have nowhere to go. All of your allies, they don't deal with you anymore. So all you ain't got the employee, you ain't got Vaughn. None of these people don't do. You ain't got the clout to do it. You can't go to the employee. Maybe you go on her channel, but she ain't got the clout. Because the only thing we gonna drag up is how she screwed a jailbird and couldn't take his pain. I would have did a better job and let him come inside my bread basket. Jeffree Star knew how to ride that peen, but she was running from it. And he said her body was built bad. That's what Vaughn said. I didn't say it. He said that. Well, you should have gotten naked in front of her. Why would you get a jailbird? You desperate. Okay? That's why Drunk Wiggins, all he do is he gonna go on his station head. He got to stop doing that because we gaining clout on station head. We getting hundreds and hundreds of people on station head. We never had these high numbers on station head because he keep talking about me. So they know who you talking about. These people ain't stupid. You think they stupid. They ain't dumb. They are very intelligent. Who he talking about? Oh, he talking about Wiley. Where he at? Oh, there you go. They became a fan. They don't comment in the chat, but it's 65 people listening. A whole new audience. They don't want to listen on YouTube, but they listen on station. Hey, Armand Wiggins audience, y'all are now my audience. And then we gonna talk about them, and then they're gonna start commenting in the chat, and then Drunk Wiggins say, "Don't name his name. Don't put his name in the chat. He's a weirdo. He's a psycho. He's all of you. You damn right I'm all up there. And you ain't gonna pull up on me like you did Cupcake. I dare you to try to pull up on me. I eat them french fries and leave y'all with a $500 bill. And I dare you to come and confront me, brother. I dare you to come confront me. Yeah, you ran up on Cupcake. And you better be glad I wasn't there. I'd have checked you right there in that restaurant. You really was going to be on Bad Boys Club. And he don't confront me like he doing her. He do women that way. He know not to try that with me. You better sit there and shovel them cards secretly. I dare him to come and confront me like he did her. Yeah, he did that to the woman because she couldn't defend herself. But I can. And he stopped dealing with because we defended her. He stopped talking about her. Coward, weak, pathetic. You running up on women. Then when a man show up, oh, I gotta leave. I can't be alive. You scary. Sit down. You weak. And y'all talk about my story time, and anytime I do a story time, y'all gonna rush. Okay, you recently just did a story time. They didn't watch it. They don't give a damn that you got racial profile in the restaurant. Who cares? You probably was in that restaurant drinking, being weird, being ghetto. They don't care nothing about that. That was the least views. They don't care nothing about that. They only care about when you dragging black women. You thought you was going to put that story time that it was going to get 80,000 views. No, they ain't care. We don't care about that. We want to know, did you drag a black woman? Or did you drag that white servant? Did you pull up on that white servant like you did that black woman? You didn't do it. You sat there and you talked about it days later in your high rise, infested with homeless people. But did you walk up on that server? Did you confront that server? Did you get up all in her space like you did that black woman? No. You did what you do best. Waited till you got home in that studio infested with homeless people with them chihuahuas and dogs and fish. And that's when you want to address her. But you didn't do it then. So hush. This happened at the restaurant and they raised profile me. They raised out. Please. I'm on the side of that, Karen. Good job, Karen. Good job. Good job. Good job. You use your privilege. Good job. Good job. Good. I'm glad. I hope you put some of that sugary pea in that drink. So, in my clothes, I don't know why I get like this, but I just have to show new people. So I got to be a little ignorant. We got new visitors in the house. We still funny. So we're going to open up the phone line if y'all want to call in today. Okay? I don't know if y'all want to call in today. But we're going to open up the phone. Give me 1 second before we get the phone lines open up. Stay shared. It will cut off because people are going to be calling if they do call in. So give me one particular second. Do we feel sorry that they come and seize the baby diapers? No. She should have minded her business. She should have settled. She the one that got an overgrown lady that the judge said go back to first year law school. So do I feel sorry they have to go and seize her Dell laptops? No. It ain't my fault they had to go seize Teddy. You should have minded your business and left. You should have left Cardi B alone. I don't feel sorry at all that they have to go seize that. I don't feel sorry for her. She did all that talking. She should have been settled. She didn't settle. So it's her fault. Give me one particular second. I love y'all people. We got 2 people watching on Instagram. 1 person actually watching on Instagram. And we got 66 people watching on Station Head. Actually, we got 1 person watching me on Instagram. We got 66 people watching me on there. I am trans number, and we got 602 million people watching me on. We got 602 million people watching me on YouTube. I'm trans number. I identified that we have millions of people watching. We have 65 million people watching me on Station Head, and we have about 100 million watching me on Instagram because I identify. I feel that I am talking to millions. That's how I identify. All right. So please inspect my how I identify. I am trans number. Okay. Hey, welcome to the Wiley Show. Okay. Hello, can you mute me in the back?
Hello.
Can you mute me in the back? Okay, go ahead.
Hey Wiley. Hey,
What?
I watch you all the time, bro.
Yeah, so
really.
I thank you so very much. I said we the best show ever on the internet. Ain't nobody come close looking like me. They don't got no eye like me. They ain't got yellow teeth. All their teeth is white from Colombia. Mine's is natural.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, period. Like what? Them big old chompers. I be like, girl, like damn.
Them big old that ain't no natural teeth. All big.
Right.
Teeth.
Like that is not the move, sis. Like, why didn't your parents get you some braces when you were younger? Like, what's really the tea on that?
And he had on braces and then want to get a new rat. And I didn't know, sir, that they have to shave your real teeth. I didn't know that.
Yeah, see, me. See, that's why I'm like, girl.
I didn't know you have to shave. Like, who want to shave your teeth?
Your actual teeth.
No, I like my teeth.
Who would do that?
Now, mine is yellow. We gonna get a deep cleaning teeth right. That's it. But I ain't gonna try to get no big old wide teeth. I like my teeth natural. I'm already got a cock eye. Then you gonna give me extra large teeth. I'm fat, big teeth. Cock eye. That's too much disability. That's just too much focus on me.
You crazy. Yeah, see, you could just get some braces and you will be good.
That's it. I'm not gonna do all that. Yes, sir. I do all that. Yes, sir.
Exactly. But I just kind of wanted to comment on the Tasha K thing because I personally I enjoy Tasha. You know, she's a Black woman who built her own business from scratch. And Cardi B is just another Latino stealing from Black people. She has Black writers. Megan was her ghostwriter in the beginning before Megan got on, and now she's stealing. I mean, taking $4 million from Tasha. I mean, is it that serious, girl? Like look at Meghan Markle. Is she suing the freaking paparazzi in Britain?
She did.
It's like
she did sue. Meghan Markle did sue a British newspaper in the UK and won.
Oh, okay.
So,
she won?
She won.
Oh,
so
okay.
Cardi didn't steal anything. Tasha K, because Tasha could have settled. You are known like the judge told her, ma'am, your lawyer needs to go back to the first year. They need to go back to the ABC of law. They need to know the ABC of law. She didn't do it. So Cardi B didn't come steal anything. Tasha said, I'm only gonna have to pay $100,000, $70,000, and that wasn't the case. She decided to go get criminal lawyers to do a civil matter, and they lost. That doesn't make any sense. Nicki Minaj got civil lawyers to handle a civil case. Tasha didn't do it, and then she lied and said all of her Black lawyers didn't want to defend her because they was all fan of Cardi. And you know that's a whole lie. Stop. And she just lied and she don't keep up with her lies. Do I feel sorry for her? No. She was Black, yes, but that Black woman did a foolish, and her husband is very weak. He's Black, very weak. The Black man I know is, listen.
Ooh, he's weak. So fine though, girl.
He good looking, but he's weak. And I'd rather deal with a I'd rather deal with a butt ugly man that will delete the video. If he would have went on and used his authority,
just delete it
and deleted it,
just delete
we
it.
wouldn't be in this $4 million. And then she decided the judge gave her multiple opportunity. Settle, ma'am. You're going to lose. Tasha said she want to settle. She about it. I ain't gonna settle. I ain't gonna. And she kept touching her. So now she got to pay. It's a consequence. Now you're gonna have to pay. And Cardi is setting an example to her because you said I had bumps. You said that my child had this. You said all these things about Offset. You just harassed me. Schemo said that Schemo got me, that I was robbing, got me in gangs. All the things that she said. Now she couldn't even back it up. They said, "Do you lie?" Yes, I lied to my audience. So why did you lie on Cardi? Because I believe that she can pay for the therapy. That's what she said in open court.
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, her court tactics were absolutely ridiculous. And you are right about that. She definitely brought that on herself. But me just looking at Black people as a whole in this country and thinking like, okay, this is a woman that has a husband. She has children, a daughter, a son. that are going to grow up one day and need support. That's just less money going into our pockets. I don't know.
It
makes
is,
me
but
feel
who's the blame of that, sir? Would you do that knowing that you're wrong? You would.
But girl, I mean, really, think about it. If you a stripper and you drugging and robbing men and having sex with them, would you really have a clean?
But my thing is, when you say these things and you go to court, you have to prove it. And Tasha K couldn't prove it. And
but
then the major thing she said that the lady had herpes. Once the judge got the records from the hospital, she did not have it. So you can't say,
but
can you prove it in the court? And Tasha couldn't prove anything. And she said, I lie. Her husband said, we lied. We did inflation to help our show with the ratings. And we did it because we thought that she can pay for the therapy. Now, if you say it in open court, what do you think the jury is?
Stupid.
And it was her jury, the jury of her peers. They like, what? Like, what? And they
I know. Are you serious?
Like, why would you even admit that? Like, oh, you did it for some therapy. So Tasha said a lot of things that messed her up. And then when she filed the appeal, she used the same lawyers that the judge said go back to first year. When they filed the appeal, it didn't even make sense. The 3-panel judge, whatever, how many people on the appellate court, they dragged the lawyer because it didn't make no
Poor
sense.
Olga getting dragged.
Because she was an effective lawyer. Now, she probably good with criminal law. Even when you go to her website, they specialize in criminal law. This is civil. But you would know this in law school, there's a difference between criminal and civil. It's totally two different laws, different statutes for that particular law, for that particular section of the court. I just don't understand why Tasha K did it, and she lost. And now she want to drag, I could have got a black lawyer. No, you brag with them lawyers, saying they unstoppable. You took pictures like they was just going to get Cardi B together. But Cardi, she's got lawyers from New York that they
she got money. That's what pisses me off, though. Like, Tasha don't have Cardi B money.
No, so she don't. But if you are, if you want to pick on that and drag somebody, you got to know what you're doing. It's many other people that could have sued Tasha for the lies. It was just this one particular celebrity. She kept sending the cease and desist. That's the first step. Tasha said, I wipe my butt with it. Kept doing it. So she had chances after chance. She did comply with the order.
She got arrogant.
She got
too arrogant,
prideful, and she was blinded with clicks and views. Now you in 3 million. Now you have to hide your money. Now you in tax debt because the courts, they found out it was in the term that this woman almost owed $300,000 in taxes. So she did this to herself. She have nobody to blame but Latasha Kibi and Mr. Kibi too, because I'm from the old school.
Yeah,
my husband is the head of the household. He's from Africa. He must. I mean, literally, I can tell that he's been Americanized because the true African men that I know, they are traditional. They put their women in check, and he didn't do it. He allowed his woman, that mouth, to drive them in actually it's more than $4 million because it's $4,500,000 in debt because she owed the IRS.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as a man of the house, he should have put his foot down and said delete that video. But Africa is a continent. Well, he needs to go back to that continent and get that training because on that continent, people understand in that continent in Africa that they believe in the husband is the head. Period. The way how they treat their women is totally different. How American, they don't play. Them African women put you in check. The women, the African women are subservient to their husband, especially if they're born and raised in Africa. Go to Africa, you would see. And he did not put his wife in check. So that's Will. Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe she wear the pants in the house. It seemed like
because also too when you have a woman, it's no offense, when they make all the money, They pick up that
exactly.
masculine energy. They become the person with the fans. And
especially
that's why
somebody like Tasha.
You got to be careful when you allow women to make that money. They pick up the masculine energy. They pick up that CEO. They pick up that I'm the HBIC. And you can't say nothing because I pay all the bills because I'm bringing in the money.
Man, that's the same thing happened to my cousin. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, can y'all? Gosh, I just feel bad for Tasha. I don't support Cardi B in any way. I mean, she is completely a fraud to me, and it's just she's not black. You know, it's like stop stealing.
You can say all those things, but if you go to court and you get sued, can you prove it, or do you really
see that risk? But girl, see, my thing is, it's like them. Okay, isn't it against HIPAA law to even show somebody's health records? So technically, Cardi got a lot of money. She could have hired any doctor to put anything on them results. So how do we know those results were her actual results?
Again, that's where you get your lawyer. All that stuff you're talking about, you bring that up as your defense and challenge those results. Your Honor, we don't trust these. We don't trust these results. Can she take another test because we don't trust these results? But
I actually feel bad for even saying that. I feel bad for saying that actually because that is kind of mean. Because it's not nice to put somebody's business out there like that. But it's like Cardi. Like,
but
girl,
again, that's what you're the lawyer. But when the judge ordered the hospital to get the hospital records, it proven that Cardi B do not have that. Tasha lied.
See, she got,
you know, and that's why that's up. And Tasha, so why would you go after somebody that do have more money and you don't? That was foolish on Tasha K part. She should have did all that dragging, but when it was time to settle, delete the video. We can't. Let's go back to the shade room. Remember when the shade room said that 50 Cent got a penis enhancement, that he did something? Remember? And he sued the shade room. And the shit, Angie wasn't stupid. She went on and settled, and she went on and she said, okay, let me take this down. Recant.
Angie from Africa, she won her coin.
And apologize.
She ain't giving it up, honey.
You know what I'm saying? She didn't do what Tasha K did. Like, I wipe my butt with it. I ain't worried about it. Because it would have, the shade would have to wind up paying 50 Cent millions of dollars. Is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. Do you understand that black businesses will never probably see $4 million in their lifetime, especially a black business?
See, that's what breaks my heart. I mean, that literally breaks my heart because, bro, like when Rihanna first came out, they said the same thing about her. I mean, did she go around suing media takeout and shit? No.
If she had, but the thing about it is, if Rihanna had the time, if she wanted to do it, she had that choice. Rihanna and Cardi is different. Rihanna is not a social media actively always on social media like that. Cardi B comes from the era she live and breathe on social media. So when she comments saying that, why are you kissing your baby because you got bumps? When she said that in court, I knew that was a nail in the coffin because it hurt her.
I see.
And Cardi B was smart. She got a psychiatrist. And when she sat there and she cried, and when she had to say that they had to bring her medicine, that was in for Tasha K. And then Tasha K said, well, I thought she could have afforded the therapy. Like, it wasn't good for Tasha K at all. It was, at the end of the day, y'all can hate Cardi B guts, but we must call Tasha K out. Was it worth it? Because you can drag Cardi B all day. Cardi B ain't
it was not worth it.
Of that. Cardi B ain't gotta hide her money. Cardi B ain't gotta ship her baby off to Africa. Tasha had to leave her home and move to Florida because she knew
story of the Latinos. They come to America, they prosper while we suffer. But to get political, but
this is the thing with Tasha. She's suffering because she did it to herself. She did it to herself
and her family.
The same thing with Nosy Hole with Nicki Minaj. You did all that.
Ooh, but girl, she's a mess though. I don't care.
It's the same thing because a celebrity said, okay. Now, did that woman get hundreds of thousands of views? No. But Nicki Minaj got the money. She got the time. Last time I checked, Nosy Ho is a black woman, correct? She black.
But see,
Nosy don't have the money.
But see, notice how Nicki didn't go crazy like Cardi. she didn't just try to freaking bankrupt her.
If she is going to bankrupt her, 100,000. If you broke, and if you have to, she don't even have $50,000.
But if you got an entrepreneurial spirit, you can make back that $100K. Now, $4 million.
No, we can't do it. Like,
you don't think so?
She want to take her trademark. She want to take her name, and she's going to pay her legal fees. Can you imagine the legal fees itself going to be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars? Because Nicki Minaj got some expensive
big time attorneys. They got them big old corporate lawyers.
If she just have to pay the legal fees, Nosy ain't got it. And then Nosy is hard-headed like Tasha. She's still going to drag Nicki. She's still taunting her. And Nicki Minaj is going to make an example out of Nosy. She's going to bankrupt her because she knows you did all that talking. Now I'm going to show you who's boss.
Yeah. Well, Nosy Ho, I don't feel so bad for because all she does is just kind of bash black men, and I'm a black man, so I ain't here for that. But
thank you,
Tasha. I feel for my sis, but another topic I wanted to comment on real quick. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Is Armand. Now, I'm not going to talk down on him because at the end of the day, he is successful. He's doing his thing. You know, he moved to LA or whatever, but it's just like, gosh, like, can you stop with the arrogance so much? You know, like, that's kind of like why I started watching you, because you're more down to earth and you talk about actual, like, things that are going on. Like, you are like, making me want to get more involved in the community that I live in now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, you're not just feeding me junk in my brain. So, and you do it with the twist. So,
absolutely.
I don't understand him, and he just wants to like stunt on everybody. Like, why do you feel the need to stunt? Like, I've been commenting, and it's like, I know how to spot money in LA. Okay, all you got to do is just look in the background, and you can tell very, very easily how someone is living. Now, if they own a house, that's a little bit different. But if you in downtown, I should see nothing but skyscrapers and views, just all glass and recessed lighting. If you don't have that, you ain't living good, poo. Just period. So I'm ended on that. I don't want to talk too much, but I love you, Wiley. I watch you pretty much daily. So you keep doing your thing, man, and you gonna make it up there one day because you got the chops.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Keep pushing, brother.
All right.
Take care.
Okay.
Bye.
Give me 1 second, you guys. I want to be able to see it on the screen here. Okay. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Let me do something. I want to be able to. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I got to do something so I can see the phone number. Because it did something. Okay, hold on 1 second. Don't call. Wait. All right, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. We're gonna let y'all call in because I knew y'all was gonna call in today. Okay, give me 2 seconds. All right, so we are live. Okay. All right, so I want to make sure. Okay, we got it on the same tab. Okay, so post it up in the chat. Here we go. So, okay, can y'all hear? Okay, here we go. Hey, you're live on the Wiley Show.
Hi, Wiley.
Hey.
I hope all is well. I wanted to comment on Tasha K.
Okay.
I have to admit that I will listen to Cardi B, but I am not a fan. But Tasha K was wrong. To sit up there and lie on someone and say that they have a disease and almost use it as a health read is very insulting, and that's why there's a lot of stigma around STDs. So Cardi B has every right to collect what she feels what she was awarded. So I do agree with her on that, and she should get her money any kind of way that she can. At one point, I did feel sorry for Tasha, but then that just went away because Tasha made that decision. That's on Tasha to pay that debt and to be humiliated and to look stupid. I do want to say, and this is just my opinion, this is not an opinion of Wiley, this is my opinion. I am not a doctor or whatever, but I do feel like it is deeper with Tasha. My opinion, based on what she gives off on the internet, I just think she's an alcoholic. And I believe that created some delusion, some type of disorder. Because who in their right mind would lie, admit to it under oath, which, yes, she was supposed to, and then think that it's okay, and then convince people to continue to pay and feed and pay into her lies. Now, Wiley, you watch her because it's your job. So I hear about stuff that Tasha does through you, because I can't sit up there and watch someone I know is not trustworthy and lies. You know, in your real life, you wouldn't put up with someone like that, you know, if that's not your job, you know, if you're not a blogger. But I do think that her husband, he needs to get her some type of help. Because if she couldn't listen to her husband, you know, that's disrespecting your marriage. Like, you cost your family millions of dollars that, in my opinion, I believe she don't have, because if she had it, she just would have settled out of court. But if she was there mentally, if she was mentally healthy, I believe she would not have even told that lie. And if she did, she just would have apologized and say, you know, it's my job or whatever, came up with an excuse and not gone as far as she did. Also, the attorney that she picked, you know, you picked a criminal attorney for a civil case, one that the judge, you know, said that should have gone back. I think you faced to first year of college. You know, that's very insulting. And Tasha K, if she was in her right mind, should have said, this isn't going well. Let me go ahead and switch my attorney. Then to even use that attorney for an appeal. Like, I just really do think that Tasha didn't do her research. Tasha is not mentally there. And Cardi B should get the money that she was awarded. But I do want to also just kind of go to the left a little bit with it. Tasha K used an attorney that Larry Reid uses. And you can correct me if I'm wrong. But didn't Tasha come after Larry Reid when she lost her case?
Yeah, correct.
Or when it looked like
Olga and Tasha were friends, right? Tasha told Larry to get Olga. Olga messed up some things with Larry Reid, and she had to fix it up in the appeal. And after that whole debacle, then she started talking about Levantre after that. But yes, she started talking about Levantre. But yeah, Olga did represent Larry Reid, and Larry had to pay almost like $20-some thousand because she filed something wrong, and then she had to win it back during the appeal when he had the whole lawsuit against Bishop E. Dewey Smith. And then he stopped dealing with Olga because he knew that she really don't specialize in civil matters. She specializes in criminal matters. And so now he have his own civil attorneys. And when he went against Daryl Moore out in Ohio, he used other lawyers that really specialize in civil matters and not criminal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just kind of made me wonder if she was attacking Larry Reid because of his association, you know, with Olga, with the attorney that she picked. You know, did she think that it was his fault, you know, or try and place blame on him? Because I just kind of find it odd that after you lose your case or you look like you're about to lose, and you attack someone who used that same attorney. You know, had you won, would she had even put out the information about Larry Reid? In my opinion, I believe not, because she probably has heard stuff about him. Stuff passes. You hear stuff. But why wait until like after things go south? But that's just my thoughts. Thank you, Wiley.
Thank you so very much. Okay, we had a couple of people to call in. Oh no, we had one person that was the same person. So let me call them back because they called in 3 times. If they answer, give me a second. If they answer, um,
Hello.
hey, welcome to the Wiley Show. I'm calling you back.
Hi.
Hi,
How you doing?
doing good.
That's good. I was calling in because I heard the show and I just wanted to get my little 2 cents.
Go ahead. I'm here for it.
I mean, I totally agree with everything you said about Tasha K. I think she getting what she deserved because I didn't really know who she was like that until I did like a little research on her. And she's terrible on the internet. And I guess, after a while, all that finally caught up with her.
Yeah, it caught up with her
Yeah,
because
caught up with her.
because she had chances after chance. I mean, if you go and read the court document, read the transcript, the judge gave her a chance after chance after chance because she thought she knew better than everybody. She did not really was sane in a sense, right? Because a sane person would be like, I know I ain't got 4 million. I know I because if I ain't got the money to pay my tax debt, I know I don't have $4 million to pay Cardi B. So let me just settle, write a statement, and move on. She did not do any of those things. She did not apologize to the end. Then after she apologized, she started taunting. She went on a tour and started taunting us. She went on T.S. Madison's show, which got canceled. She went on.
Oh, wow.
She went on Kenya. What was her name? The lady that does the singles night. WGCI person. She went. Oh, they did a show over there. Over there on My Black or something like that. She just started taunting Cardi B. Then she went on that talking about my sister-in-law. I know work is slow right now. You ain't really selling the records. She started dissing her again. So she didn't learn her lesson. She wasn't remorseful at all.
Well, do you think that it was a little jealousy in that?
I think that for her, I think she was on Kendra G. Thank you. On Kendra G. I think that it was really obsessed with your name, and because Tasha got all this newfound fame, she just didn't handle it right. After she done the whole apology and Wednesday, she should have just been done with interviews. She should have been done with it, moved on. But now Tasha K thought that she would be a household name. Yeah, she's known, but she's not getting those A-list interviews. She lost 95% of her sponsors. She lost Pangea, which gave her by source on me. Pangea was giving her about $30,000 to $40,000 per month. That's gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she had another wine sponsor. They dropped her. She had another sponsor. They dropped her. So a lot of the heavy hitters dropped her because in her sponsorship money, she was making almost a lot of money. She's making about $50,000, $60,000 a month just in ad dollars. Wow. And they left once it was labeled because you know why? All of Cardi B fans said, y'all don't need to be out there posting your commercial. She's a known liar. She's controversial, and don't know advertiser really want their advertisers on Fox News because they white. But when it's a black woman, them ads are going to jump ship, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, and I just think that, I mean, for somebody to, okay, it's okay to get on the internet and talk about, of course, whatever a celebrity does, of course, people are going to pick up the content and talk about it. But I just think I just really believe it was a hate, malicious, like attack towards Carly. And I'm like, wow, like, she kind of got a problem here, and then it was like, it's not only Carly B, it's like everybody she come in contact with, it's some type of, problem. Look what she did to Storm Moreau. I was just like, wow,
And she dragged Storm Mama. Now, Storm Mama ain't no content creator. She dragged that woman.
I know. And I think Storm took it pretty good, you know. But I just think when it comes down to it, I think Tasha K has a little bit of a problem with herself. That's the issue. I think she has a problem with herself, you know.
I think also she have a problem with herself, and I think also she need a strong personality that can check her. I think that she's so used of being in power, and she didn't get therapy at all. She says she in therapy, but she ain't listening to no therapy. It ain't working, and I think that she is in total control of her life. And when you have somebody that's mentally unstable to do these
Mm-hmm.
type of things, it put her. And then she don't sleep like that. She don't really sleep like she's supposed. She up. She used to call me in the middle of the night and text me in the middle of the night. I'm up because I know I don't know how to sleep like that, and I know she's up, right? Because she's going through a lot
Right.
mentally, and this have to be highly stressful. It is. It is affecting her creativity because she's off her A game. Like when you check her content, it's dry as dry bones.
Yeah. And then it's just like, I mean, like I say, the more and more I had to little investigate with her. I mean, just looking at the YouTube, what happened with her and Lovely T. I don't know. It's like Tasha K got a lot of stuff that she needs to address about, you know, do you really like who you is as a person? Because she can just be a little bit too much. You know, you're like,
Yes,
wait a minute.
and you got
This is a little bit like hate.
you got Lovely T. She have an app that's about the me and her talked about a couple of weeks ago, or about a week ago. She have an app that she's developing that people will be able to subscribe. A paid app is going to be better than Tasha K app because it's built from the ground up. Tasha went to a third party
Mm-hmm.
company. They did not build that app from scratch. It's a website you can go on to get that as well. Lovely T actually dealing with a developer, and she's getting her app built from scratch, and it should be debuting in summer. And she's making a lot of money. She had the Spotify deal, the podcast deal. She got the T bill, the merchandise bill. She got she got another app that people, the Discord, where she make a lot of money. She make money from her website. She got most of that, and Lovely T got sense that she is not going to get in a $4 million. Lovely T talked about that story. Once the information was wrong, Lovely T took it down. Tasha got mad. Lovely T started crying. She was on a lot of shows. Lovely T. She was crying. You know what Tasha K did? She got on that phone. She recorded her and posted the information on YouTube.
Yeah, that was really. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's one thing to come on the YouTube and talk about people and what's out there in the news, but it's like it's like a malicious vendetta. Like, she just gotta be on top, and she just gotta tear you down and then kick you while you down. And I'm like, wow, that's just a little bit too much. But I'll be glad when you come out with your app. I will definitely.
Yes, it's gonna take. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take time. Look at it. Took Lovely T a decade. Almost like 11, 12 years to get hers. You know what I'm saying? Because she had to wait till she get her money. It's going to happen. And Lovely T took her a decade to do it. And Lovely T is thriving over there. And Lovely T get more views than Tasha K get. And Lovely T is having another live show, and Tasha K trying to compete with Lovely T. And Lovely T got vendors, celebrity. Tasha K don't have that. Don't know somebody, celebrity, real celebrity, let's say Z, or let's say the baby daddy, cousin, auntie, neighbor, side chick. She get those type of people. But Lovely T can get celebrities on her because they love Lovely T. She's very respected in this business. But Tasha K, liar, number of liar.
Oh wow. But I'm just really happy for Cardi B. I'm glad that she stood her ground and she stood in there and she taught Tasha K a lesson, and I applaud Cardi B for that. If she's listening, she might be listening.
Yeah, of course she listened because me and Schemo, we go way back, and I just DM'd him. We talked. He was mad. He can't come on the show because Cardi said he not allowed because I took Tasha K's side during that time. But that's Tasha K did it, and he said Cardi B don't play. Cardi B is very emotional, and she, because of that, all celebrities now they just waiting on somebody to really do what Tasha K did, and they're going after. They will go after them if they got time. That's why Tasha K she's because when you build your fans on your brand on dragging and lying on celebrities, you got to keep that up. You can't just switch and just be regular and just do regular guy. When you tune into our show, most of them stories, she got to prolong the show just to get to one juicy topic because her content is dry. It is so dry. And her numbers back in the day, Tasha used to get 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,000 people in the chat. That she's getting the same amount of live viewers as Armand Wiggins, and he only got 150,000 and she got 1 million. Lovely T get more numbers than Tasha K. And Lovely T ain't as loud. Some people say she's boring, but Lovely T is more so like a journalist, more so like Tamron Hall. She gonna get the facts and she gonna make her money. And Lovely T ain't even gonna respond to your comment unless you super chat. She ain't reading your comment. She might see it, but oh, hey, thanks, babe. Oh, thanks, Terrence, babe. Oh, thank you, T. Thank you, babes. Oh, what's that? Let me read something. She reading number super chat. Lovely T reached out to StreamYard and said, StreamYard, can you make a section to focus on the super chats? StreamYard got a new update that if anybody send a super chat, it's another tab on StreamYard that we can just read the super chats. You can click up, like right now, Regina sent this super chat a while ago. I can click right that and because of Lovely T. She told me who to reach out to. She reached out to people, sent them an email to have a whole nother section just to read the super chats.
Wow. Well, that's what I like about you, because you know, you give your props to other people. It's not just about a one thing.
It ain't another, and then we name drop people. Yeah. We ain't like these other people. No name drop, don't name drop. We put an address on it, and we don't run up on black women like Armand did, ran up on a black woman. But then when that white woman did something to her, he had nothing to say. He waited days later to go live, and did nobody watch it. And he didn't run up on that white woman. Why is that? But you have the audacity to run up on a woman because she ain't paid $40 in French fries. You rich, pay for it. You got white teeth and got millions of dollars in bank, got Gucci thongs, then pay for it. Don't you run up on no black woman because she ain't pay her $40 for loaded dry French fries. You run up on that white woman. Why you ain't do it? I thought you big and bold and bad. Oh my God. You sat there and took that abuse and you waited and went live to talk about it. And guess what? Didn't nobody watch it. Because you ain't really dragged that white woman like you dragged that black, like you dragged Cupcake. Why you ain't call out another call out so many bees and animals like you did OG. You didn't do it because you know who to try with. I'm sorry. Exactly. I'm a little passionate right now. I got a little passionate right now. I was a little passionate.
Well, I got to get back to work.
Love you. Get back to work and make sure when you get paid, you send me a good donation. When you get paid, get that big old fat check.
Do that. And like I said, whatever you add, whatever you're doing is definitely going to grow and grow and grow. Just keep being you. Love you.
Love you.
And I'm waiting for your app to come out.
It's gonna come. I can't wait. It's really gonna come. It's gonna be May. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be like Netflix, better than Netflix. It definitely
will be. You know better.
Thank you, man.
Have a good night.
Okay, good night. Bye. Okay, hello. Welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hi, Wiley.
Hi.
So I wanted to comment on Tasha K.
Yeah, can you speak up in the phone so I can hear you clearly?
Yeah, I wanted to comment on Tasha K.
Okay, I'm here for it.
So I just feel like you're being a bit insensitive to Tasha K. I don't know if you're a little bit jealous.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hello? But don't you think that that's hurtful to a black woman for you to do?
Okay, you said you think I'm jealous of who? Hello? No, I'm not jealous of Tasha K. No. He ain't even got no good internet connection. Baby, you better fix that internet connection. Okay. I'm not jealous of Tasha K. But what I'm jealous of a lady is at $4 billion in debt. Oh, man. See, if you want to drag me, get some good quality, HD quality. HD, we can't all understand. Do you think you're jealous? Man, please. You better fix that Obama connection. Okay, y'all, I'm about to go. Anybody else want to call in? They said KEL said what? Misha said lovely T kiss celebrity, but absolutely. Sometimes you gotta kiss them butt. Daniela said laughing emoji. Crystal laughing emoji. And then when Lovely T go live, they throw hundreds of thousands of dollars out. They just throw money every time she. So many super chats. And I love Lovely T. We had a beautiful conversation with her. And I love that she go live. She handle her business. She get on StreamYard. She share the screen. She play her receipts. She break down stories. When I want to get something clear and precise, I listen to Lovely T. She's a very trusted source, a very beautiful chocolate woman and everything like that. Her George Floyd coverage was A1. She didn't get kicked out of the courtroom like some of these other folks. She was very clear. She don't cuss a lot like that, over cussing. She's very low key. Okay, hello. Hello. Oh, hello.
Hello. Hey, Wiley.
Hey. Hi.
Oh my God, I caught the live. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I just want to talk about some of the topics you were talking about tonight. Okay, so like on Tasha K and Cardi B, I kind of missed that first part. So they actually in her house repossessing her stuff out of her house right now?
Yes, they did. They took some stuff from her. Absolutely. The creditors came and stuff. Yes.
Well, that's crazy. I mean, well, I don't hate Tasha K. You know what I'm saying? I know she did the most. And she do look crazy. It is funny when y'all be dragging her stuff. But at the same time, it's like I think that I was looking at her videos and stuff like recently, and her views is like they not as high as they used to be by far, but she's still getting way more views than Armand. Like way more views, like by like the thousands, like way up on him. Like, you know, like his last video, I think he got like maybe like 4.6 K views from like 3 hours ago, and she got like 18K views from like 3 hours ago on her little short video and stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, and that's kind of low, but you know, but them like some little random videos they put out. I feel like her bag, she needs to get in her bag so that she can pay Cardi B back. Because like if she like would get serious and like try to like work on her delivery when she doing celebrity commentary, I think that she could, you know, try to make, you know, money again. Because I think she kind of played too much on her delivery, if that make any sense. Like, and I also feel like I think you remember when that stuff was going on with Rocky and Tasha and stuff or whatever on VH1 or what was where they had that on Bravo. Yeah. I feel like her bag is probably like, I feel like she do good when she get that reality TVT. Because I was just listening to one of the stars from Love and Marriage Huntsville, and she name dropped Tasha K because, you know, what's her name? The one who got cheated on. I cannot think of her name. The star of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Anyways, Tasha K interviewed the mistress some years back.
She did.
Well, yep, and it came out, and I don't know, she went viral and stuff. You know, it's a whole nother sector of people who review black reality TV on YouTube and stuff. So, you know, if Tasha do got some legitimate stuff that's, you know, relevant to the shows they interview, they gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna review it and stuff. I feel like when she get those people that's like on reality TV to come on her show and interview her, that's in her bag. You know, I feel like she can make that money.
You talk about Melody.
Yes, Melody Hall. Yes, yeah, and I love that show too. I don't know why her name had escaped from my mind because I actually love her. I love that show. And you know, I'm a little bit tired, but I'm like, let me call in before I get up in here and go to bed and stuff. But yeah, she just name dropped Tasha K the other day on her live, talking about she don't got nothing against Tasha K, but I guess it came out that her husband, ex-baby daddy, whatever, had something to do with that interview with that mistress, allegedly. I don't know. But yeah. And then I feel like Tasha K doing all these wigs and some of her jokes ain't been funny like that. I'm like, girl, just give us the celebrity news. Kind of be real with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of be real with it.
Try to be
and be
funny. It ain't really
yeah.
It's not natural. It
ain't landing.
Yeah.
Exactly. I swear it's kind of like it's forced, and it's like you just need to clean that up, that delivery, and people would mess with you. You know what I'm saying? If you coming with some real news and you ain't really lying, you know what I'm saying? Just get the tea, deliver the tea, make it funny, but you ain't gotta be over the top. Some of them jokes be a little bit harsh. They don't even be funny sometimes. Just work on the comedic delivery, and you might be able to get your money back. And then you've been dragging Armand all week, and that shit been funny as hell. I ain't even gonna hold you. And I've been cracking up, but I'm like, oh my God, what did you call him the other day? No, that was this morning. Something you call him the drug infested drunk. It was funny as hell. I said, ooh, the drug infested drunk. I was like, this nigga is funny. Why? But yeah, he be over there. His views been dropping. And it's like, I don't know what it is, but he's been really moody and emotional lately. He's been all over the place. He's been up and down and wishy-washy.
You have to be careful with the alcohol and the weed. And he's going to have to go on a cleansing and remove that. And also he's going to have to, stop doubting himself and thinking that everybody's got to support him, that he feel entitled to get all these interviews. Like, no, it's girls that's been in this business for 10 years and never really got and get more millions of views than him. And them celebrities that went on the show, he believed that because in his mind that he get the most views and he don't, statistically he do not. It's black other creators get more views than him, way more views. And he believed that Nicki should be on his show, Cardi should be on his show. And he regret, I think, is making him get depressed because he see Jason Lee thriving, getting all the interviews that
it's killing him too.
And this really is, and that's why he's mentioning Jason a lot, because everybody
every day
Jason is getting, he don't get, and he don't know that he Armand the same way. I think he blackballed himself with certain connections in the industry because of Jason is so connected in the industry. And we only know the people that he talk about. We don't know that he know a lot of publicists because Jason Lee got Hollywood unlocked. He have a lot of publicists in his phone, and they can easily blackball him and discourage people from going on the Armand Wiggins show. And that's why he's running through that brick wall, because he kind of like leaked Jason Lee information, text, and the industry they thrive on secrecy. They don't like it when you leak private information, private correspondence, because Cardi gonna like, are you gonna leak my phone number? Are you gonna leak my text? And that's why Cardi B have not called him lately.
He can't even talk to her for about nothing. He always talking about some, Jason Lee got a name dropper. Anytime any one of them rapper girls blink his way or anything near him, the first thing he doing is, well, such and such spoke to me. And I'm like, not when I feel like, was that right after, I think either Cardi B was in a club with Jason or after that interview, he gonna put that screenshot talking about some, it's just amazing to know that I can talk to Cardi B for 2 hours when I want to. And this, and I'm like, okay, so where did that come from? That's just random. Why you done screenshotted a text or her phone or like a phone number or a card? I don't know what it was, but I'm like, okay, you reaching, because I really ain't seen her done say nothing to you. Like, I ain't seen her say nothing to you in a minute, my boy. So I don't know what's going on. And it's just, it was given like force. I feel like it ain't just that, he quote unquote exposed Jason Lee. It's the reason why he called himself exposing Jason Lee. Because it's like, if you really think about it, it's kind of petty. And I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I kind of feel the same way about him and Tasha K too. Cause it's like, okay, well, you sought these people out, right? Or like you came to them as a fan, or like, acting like, you really rock with them to a certain extent. But the way, like, the more and more he would talk on Station Head, it's like coming out, like it had been coming out more and more. Like you sought them out with ulterior motives. Like you wanted something from both of them. You felt like they didn't give what you wanted. Like they didn't give you what you wanted or expected from them fast enough, because they, at the end of the day, they focusing on their bag and what they doing. You know what I'm saying too? And it's like he got really mad about it, and it's like he hold grudges for the longest. And I'm almost like, it's kind of hard to watch his content when he gonna do this woe is me about Jason Lee all the time, and he doing the stuff about Tasha K too, the woe is me all the time. And it's like, even though this girl done lost the lawsuit, and she, don't get me wrong, she look crazy than a mud, but she still get more views than him. And like, he likes to reduce everybody to just YouTube views. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what all Tasha K got going on. I know she got her app or whatever. I don't know how much money she making from that. I don't know what other investments she had, that Cardi B gonna be snatching up soon. I don't know. But I know, like you were saying, and I'm glad that you touched on that, Jason Lee got his hands in all type of different baskets outside of YouTube. Hollywood unlocked, like, as far as like the blog on like Instagram, Twitter, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole like other entity separate on its own than YouTube. And people pay for advertising, all type of stuff on there. So the man got money. The man been on TV. The man is on TV, I think. He dealing with Diddy, Revolt, all that. The man got other money besides just some little petty ass YouTube views. You know what I'm saying? But like, and I just feel like, yeah, he jumped the gun. And he been acting salty about it for a while now. And I also feel like he don't talk about a lot of stuff like he used to. It's so basic. It's just Nicki this, Cardi that, Ice Spice this, Ice Spice that. He really trying to force Ice Spice on everybody. And it's like, okay, you say she got a bopper too. I can't tolerate it because I like my music a little bit more ratchet and like a little bit more adult. I feel like he tried it when he said Kanye. Daughter Northwest is the new tastemaker. He be coming up with all type of stuff. What's a tastemaker? Okay, and a child is a tastemaker for adult hip hop music. I don't know. He over there, he tweaking, he wigging out over there. I don't know what's going on with that man. But yeah. But you funny though, Wiley. You was so funny. I swear you be having me rolling. I know they hate when you talk about them, but they do be listening because they do be on Station Head replying. They be mad than a bitch. They be so mad.
They be on Station Head. They be responding. And, that's what it is. And they can't take what I say. And it bothers them. And they be on Station responding. And he says something about Ice Spice. Ice Spice haven't released a debut album. So we would know how much. I
don't know what that is with her. It's getting on my nerves too, because I'm like, I don't give a damn about this girl, this child. I'm too old. And another thing about Armand be calling Jason Lee old. Armand is older than the both of us. Armand old as hell too, dang there. He in his mid to late 30s. I don't know why he up there trying to argue with these young little 20-something, trying to tell me that Northwest the tastemaker of the generation, and he act like Jason Lee just so old, baby. And then Nicki Minaj, she done just said forget all of them. She done said forget Millie, forget Armand and his dentures. She don't want to deal with him no more. She like, oh, y'all too old. I'm finna go deal with this young boy on Twitch, cussing that. So she just left all that old little messy butt behind. And here he go grasping for straws. He don't talk about nothing else but these same few rappers. I'm like, don't you do celebrity commentary on everybody? Why are you trying to do this competition between them? And another thing you said earlier, Lovely T be eating. She get on my nerves sometimes too. But she be eating. You can't take that from her. She got more views than Tasha and Armand put together. Her super chat, she the only one I know that can sit on live for like 1 to 2 hours and get like 4-5 racks just in super chat.
Just a super chat.
Forget the rules. Forget the views. Forget the views altogether. Just super chat. And then you got the views on top of that. And it's like, and then Armand used to shade her too back then to they was at Cardi B party up there shaking it on each other. But he used to say she was late. Oh, she needs to upgrade. I don't see what she's doing. I'm like, wait, I'm thinking to myself, like, it don't matter how old her stuff is. She ain't doing nothing but getting profit. Because that's crazy as a mug, how she can have that old camera quality and just slap a wig on her head and come up there and get like 4-5 bands and put in all of that fancy stuff. The girl making money. She done built a couple of houses and stuff, got a couple of brand deals. So I'm like, I mean, yeah, you can't really sleep on her. But yeah, if he competing with views and stuff, he ain't at the top of the view chain either. So I don't know what he doing, what his anger is, with Jason and Tasha. He needs to really like quit even talking about them actually because he ain't winning the battle. So I'm like, you just need to just stop. Because they starting to embarrassing you at this point. Because don't nobody care about him being mad at Jason. Jason just had his young Miami them up there. And everybody that he want to have up there, he done had them up there. And he get more and more. It's irritating and as messy as Jason can be. And it's like he can't stop it. And you can't tell us that he just losing so bad when we clearly see the man still elevating. So it's like, you need to just stop being pressed and let that go. Because his views dropping. Because of that, I wonder why you think his views dropping like that?
I think most time it's that maybe people is just tired of female Nicki Cardi beef back and forth.
I swear.
And Ice Spice, maybe they just tired of it. They want something new. So that's how
it's boring, and a lot of us don't even agree with the narrative he pushing right now.
And also too, he rarely go live. He rushes people off the live, rush him off the phone. I don't think he have the hunger anymore because the money came in. That happened to Storm.
I don't know if somebody came in.
Once the money started coming in, they got really lazy. I remember Storm used to release 4 to 5 videos, 6 videos a day, but he don't do it anymore. And Armand go live every once in a while. He go live, and what he do is mainly female rappers, and I get tired of it. I used to watch him a lot. I watch him when he does something outside of the female rappers because I don't give a darn about any of them. None of them come on the show. I watch when he talk about something else other than them because how many times are you going to compare telling Cardi, Nicki, flip-flop on Megan, flip-flop on Lotto? I don't watch that particular. I only watch when he talk about Tasha, when he do like a story time, when he run up on black women, mainly like that.
Ooh, wait.
But other than that,
and it's like I feel like he kind of. I don't know. I feel like that whole little mix up was kind of like, what is it? I think that whole mix up was a little bit Bama. Cause I don't know how he ended up with Millie bursting all out that little, I don't know, but oh my God. When you was up there singing, oh my gosh, when they got kicked out of court with them blue dango suits, I'm like, oh my God, why they look like the Temptations for real though? This is ridiculous. They is so ghetto for that. And Armand he should know better because he be trying to act bougie. Why is you up there ghetto like that? like that. And you want to act so stuck up and bougie. But you up there with Millie. And she up there looking sloppy, can't dress to save her life, looking crazy. And both of y'all getting kicked out of court looking crazy. Oh my goodness. Don't make no sense. And then want to talk about that white lady. It's like they were so mad that people was listening to what she was saying. It's like we wanted to listen to Millie and Armand. I ain't even gonna do Armand that bad. Because he was actually kind of serious with his report. But everybody know that Millie was on pure bull crap the whole time. Just nobody want to listen to her. She be lying too much. and he gonna go sit right. He gonna go dress like her and sit next to her. And she had been dragging that white woman ever since court had started, ever since the trial started, harassing that white woman every day. And our mom gonna be like, well, I don't know why they mad at me. How you gonna go? You accessory to the crime. You tell them, I don't know. They stupid for that. Like, oh, that was so stupid. It's just like, yeah, it's a mess. It was a mess. And before he was talking about you on station the other day, because I was trying to see what y'all was talking about. So I go, listen. It seemed like he want payola. Like it seemed like he wanted to do payola with these celebrities. I don't know if he was listening because you say you don't listen like that. They be sending you clip notes, but before he was throwing subliminal shade towards you, he was basically saying like, I wouldn't like, why am I talking about these people, without the expectation for something? And if I'm building up this person and I'm building up that, I should expect something in return. And this, I'm like, ain't that payola? I don't know. Is that not payola?
Also, too, yeah. And then you the one that's doing it for free. You know what I'm saying? These black celebrities. I talked to a publicist that is a subscriber of mine that represents a lot of people. She said the reason why they don't come on black shows, they think that we are messy, and black celebrities think in order to go to that next level that they will cater towards white media outlets. That's why they give People magazine the exclusive instead of the Shade Room. Most time when a celebrity getting pregnant or announce their pregnancy, they don't go to the Shade Room and give them an exclusive. They go to People because they have been so conditioned that white publication have a far better reach than black publication, even though they will deal with the Shade Room and be in the Shade Room comments. When they really got some tea, when they really got an exclusive, they go to these white media outlets or some of the black outlets like Gayle King or something like that. But like black-owned media outlets, you rarely see black celebrities giving real good exclusives to black channels. They give it to People magazine first. And so,
but honestly, though, they really can't. What I'm trying to say is like we ain't really reading People magazine like that. So either way, if it goes, if they black, they gonna have to deal with the hood to get to the hood.
Facts, because
that's just what it is. They can't. Ain't no way around that.
Yeah, I never read People. I never read People in my life. But it just
right. You see it in there, you might flip through it in the line. You want to put that mug down because you ain't finna pay for that.
So I think right, and I think that they're black. You have to really fight hard to get black. Even people that's on the red carpet. I've seen hosts have to fight tooth and nail with white publicists, right? And mind you,
right,
celebrities pay the publicists, but they have so much control and dictate. And tell these black celebrities not to go to black outlets. So you really have to fight and raise hell to be respected as black media. I've been in, I'm in media, so I'm getting into politics. I have to fight so hard to get a question in because they only give it to CB. You really have to be a ruthless person, be respectful. Like, oh no, bro, I'm black. You a black politician,
but you know what though?
So,
and I hate to say this though,
I think black people,
I think it's kind of like, but do you want to like? I think it kind of depends. You know what I'm saying? Because like as black people, we be roasting the shit out of each other. Like we don't be holding no blows. Like we do the most sometimes, and like it. I think you will have to like, how can I say this? Like, you will have to, like, literally, like, clean yourself up like a girl or something. And if you don't want to clean yourself up, not be edgy, not be messy. No, you know what I'm saying?
Because even when I'm in a political part, I'm not the same type of Wiley like I am now.
And I'm not talking about just you, Wiley.
No, I'm
not talking about you, Wiley, like that.
You got to be very professional. You can't be ignorant. When I interviewed some politicians, I wasn't ignorant. I was very professional. But I also understand black media outlets have to fight hard to get it. Just like Fox News. Y'all, all these black holes. Y'all know Fox Soul. Y'all never asked the question who Fox Soul. It's Fox. Do you know Fox Soul purpose is to degrade black people? They don't uplift.
I can't stand Fox at all.
But a lot of black people, they watch Fox Soul, and it's insulting to pretend like it's a black-owned outlet. No, it's black targeted. Just like when the Jeremy person, I forgot the guy now, I think his name was Jeremy something. He started insulting me. I'm like, brother, where are you calling out Fox News, calling me out when they just trash black people on a daily and built $1 billion industry off of the back of criticizing black people?
Fox Soul ain't nothing but like KFC. Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah. So,
but like, you know, but then it's like, but then some people can break through, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of got to really be like, you know, like that dude or that female in media. Because, you know, it's rare. We had them Wendy. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, she had to make her choice. Like, do I want to be cool with these people or do I want to drag these people? And then you had Chardonnay. Remember when people were scared? But then he was so popular at one point. It's like, we know he's finna wild out, but he is a part of the culture. And black people, this is where black people go. He gonna crack a few jokes, but this the hot spot. We gonna stop through there and interview him. Interview with him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, I just say let y'all talent get through, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, just, you know, that talent and your popularity will grow. You know what I'm saying? Your brand will grow. Don't give up. And that goes for anybody black, you know what I'm saying, that's serious about it. And I mean, Tasha K, all she had to do was just, you know, chill out on Cardi B, you know what I'm saying, when it got serious to that legal stuff.
And what Tasha did, she kind of hurt black YouTubers' chances to get celebrities, because I was on a Clubhouse meeting and one of the publicists said I would bring my client on a radio show and I would not recommend her to go to YouTube because of people, because I believe YouTubers most of them are like Tasha K because they're very messy. And they mentioned out of all the YouTubers they could have mentioned it's Tasha K. It's a false narrative because it's a lot of great YouTubers that are very powerful. Yeah. Thank God that the Terrell show, he interviews celebrities. So thank God that he still got that connection. But it's not, you know what I'm saying? But how many more blacks, you know, YouTubers we see getting the people on the shows and all of that. But shout out to the Terrell show because he put a lot of people on. But that's what Armand have to understand is when you are like myself, you are controversial. Like I'm not shocked when certain people don't come on my show because I can be very controversial. Yeah. I think Armand he's controversial, but he's surprised that people are not rushing to be on the show. And he said something so clear. He said people reach out to me privately, but publicly don't come to the show. People reach out to me privately with blue checks all the time. Oh, you so funny. Oh, you from Chicago. Oh, blah, blah, blah. All gospel artists reach out to me as well. But they don't come on the show. Why? Because they're afraid of he's unpredictable. He don't, and then they'll be telling me, can you send me a list of questions? I said, I don't send list of questions. I don't do that. And so they're used to people, they want safe shows, predictable shows, right? They don't want shows to really go deeper and ask some questions that they don't want to ask. And that's what Armand is running through. And that's why he's doubting himself. He's upset because he tried to reinvent himself. But he know if I abandon being controversial, I lose 95% of my audience. Let's be clear. When he do the story times, it don't get 95,000, 100,000 views. When he do tarot reading, it get less views than the Wiley Show. But when he bashed black women and pinned black women against each other, he get the highest views. And I think like he really don't want to do that anymore.
That ain't even working for him no more because it's getting played out.
It's getting played out.
That stuff's even going down for him now because he's too fake with it.
Yeah.
How you it's obviously fake. It's like if you was keeping it real to some aspect, you know, maybe people can be with it, but you don't just all of a sudden when Cardi B go and interview with Jason Lee, then you start acting funny. That's just, it's just too much. And then it's, Nikki this, Nikki that. Why? Because she was on Station Head. Yeah. And you be on Station Head. And like you got some proximity to somebody else that be on Station Head that she was on Station Head with. Like, It's like he's too thirsty. At this point, I don't know if them bills too high in the neighborhood with the homeless people or whatever. I don't know if the bills get too high, but bro been so thirsty since the end of last year. It's been too thirsty, Mike. Like, it's like, oh, like, you need to calm down. Okay? Because it's like, and it's like the littlest, like, ounce of, like, rejection. He going off the wall. It's like, dang, like, you up there going crazy on this girl, Lotto, because of what? Because of what? And then, you was talking about that girl like a dog. Then and I don't like how he like to act like a victim when anybody say something to him. Because it's like you started that. And you want to sit up there and act like just such a victim. And such like, oh, it's like, oh, woe is me. And it's just like, I don't know. And then it's like,
about the Lotto piece. Okay, you dragged her, right? And then he said, oh, yeah, I really love that song. I'm so sorry. Like, no. You think Lotto gonna?
He not sorry.
You're not sorry.
He ain't sorry. You want to know why he ain't sorry? Because all of that was because of Jason Lee still eating him up. That's why. That is why he want to keep talking about Jason Lee without being a hypocrite. So he want to apologize to Lotto so he don't look crazy when he's still over there crying about Jason Lee. Talking about because every time it's like he used random stuff to make it a Jason Lee story. Now, what was that? Was it Candy and Tamar? They was arguing one day or whatever. And then Jason Lee put his 2 cents in. I'm like, you mad because Jason Lee had an interaction with Candy. Okay, Armand, you don't know Candy. You all up in their business. He talking about he don't like Candy. He don't care about Candy. He gonna drag Candy too. But then turn around and drag Jason Lee and call him a bully for dragging Candy. How you gonna drag Candy? And then go into your whole little story about how Jason Lee a bully and he do this and he do that. And he was dead serious too. Like it looked like he was spitting. He was so mad when he was up there. I'm like, nigga, you crazy? like, and if you don't even watch this show that Jason Lee up there talking about, why you so mad about it? It's like he used the show that he don't watch to go into another Jason Lee segment and talk about how Jason Lee a bully again. And I'm like, this is some crazy stuff. And he be doing that like a lot. And then he went and did the same thing with Lotto. It's like, I can understand what it feels like to be the underdog or whatever. And I guess I kind of can relate to how it feels like maybe Nikki was a gatekeeper. And, a lot of these girls don't like when they see a new person coming in and this and this and that. And I'm like, again, Armand, you old as hell. I don't know why you up there trying to relate to this little 23-year-old girl and old Nikki when you ain't that much younger than Jason Lee, your dang on self. But you want to sit up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But and I don't know how long I've been on here with you. I'm just going off at the mouth.
No. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much for coming in. Love you. You kept it
okay.
real.
I love you too.
Love you. Thank you, sis. Okay. Y'all get attacked by flies. Cause yep, I'm getting attacked by flies. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Wiley Show.
What's up, Wiley?
Hey.
What's up, sir? This is Denai.
Hold on. Can you speak up clear? I want to hear you. Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah. It's better now.
This is Denai. I just took a shower. I had to wash all the white off of me.
Okay.
Can you hear me? It's like a crackling sound in the back.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, what's up with title and what's up with you and Armand lately? I'm just trying to get the tea.
Oh, I'm just talking. I mean, just getting sources of information, just doing, getting source information, talking about it. I mean, it's like you really have to be active on Station Head because Station Head is where it goes at. I think a lot of y'all is not on Station Head. Station Head is the YouTube clubhouse where YouTubers, they go there unfiltered. They go there, they just drag. And so a lot of people don't really go on Station Head and listen the masses because the masses on YouTube. But if you're really there, it's uncensored, unfiltered. It's the Wild Wild West, right? And he said some things last night, and we are here to address it. It's like a very neutral, very, very mutual. We defended Cupcake. He ran up on a black woman, but a couple of days after that, a white woman racial profiled him, but he did not run up on that white woman. I mean, that's the time to run up.
Right, I heard.
You know, so where was this aggression like you ran up on that black woman? You didn't do that to that white woman. Anyway, you sat there like a little coward.
But the thing is, like, he's just Abbey. I'm pretty cool with the Abbey people at the Abbey Lounge, just owned by these Persians. They own all of these clubs, not just the Abbey Lounge, but throughout LA. And so if you want, you can give them a picture of him and being from any and all the Sobe clubs in LA. They own Dreas. They own all of these clubs that they own Delilah's, and these are clubs that celebrities go to. So the same people that own Abbey, I might just tell him, given that, he doesn't know how LA works, really, because like you, I stood up for Cupcake and I took a disdain for that. So I might just contact my friend who's a person that works in the corporate office that run the clubs for Sobe, which owns the Abbey and Delilah and all of these clubs that celebrities go to. Thanks for that information. He also made a video, right? He made a whole video about it, right?
He did. He made a video about the whole thing with Cupcake. He made a thing about the white woman at the restaurant. I didn't get into that because, again, I've been so freaking busy. But that's how he did, because of course that's not because nobody DM'd me about that story time because it wasn't salacious about a black woman. But when he drag about that's when it goes the most viral. He have a black platform. They don't care about you talking about white topics. I rarely talk about white topics unless we're talking about President Trump because he's the president. He's more recognized, being more salacious. But anything else, I really don't, because my audience is 99.999% black, and I think that's why it did not pick off the ground that like it did in there like previously.
Oh no, it's definitely gonna take off the ground because I'm gonna actually call my friend who's an executive of all of these clubs. The Abbey is owned by the same people that own all of these clubs these celebrities hang out at. So I might just report him for false person discrimination and subject him to be liable to not being able to enter any of those establishments. And I'll give him a picture of him and show him his YouTube video, his YouTube influence to ban him from actually accessing Hollywood. That's what I actually am going to do. And I'm going to record it and probably drop it to YouTubers. Yeah. See how that go? But anyways, he's broke. Armand Wiggins is broke. He's I really started trying to support him and wanted to be a friend with him is because I seen him post on Twitter that YouTube was cutting his pay and all of this stuff. And so I was like, let me reach out to him. He has a great platform. I think he's bigger than that. And I felt, and it's the premise of it. And then he's broke. He needs the clicks and views. He needs to talk about these black women and drag them in order to make money because he's broke. He don't have any brand or sponsorship. As a matter of fact, he had to beg whatchamacallit them to give him his deal again. And, bro, you got this audience and this. Like, what's going on with you? And then when I dropped the video Cupcake, I realized how valuable his name is in the algorithm. And I said, bitch, I can't be your friend because you mistake me anyways. So it's better beneficial to make you somebody's best friend. I don't know. Oh, and I'm also showing David Wade's information, so there's another lawsuit coming.
All right. Thank you, Dot. Thank you.
You think you're kidding? You know how many even clubs in Vegas, the same people that own the Abbey Lounge are the same people that own these clubs in Vegas.
Wow. See, I'm not a club. I'm not a club. I'm not a club thing. I'm not a club type of person. So yeah, man. But like I said, man, I'm really going to, dive into that, of course. I'm going to continue to talk about your updated lawsuit and update on that with you and Brother Michael. And yeah, that's what I have to do, man. But thank you so very much for calling in. And congratulations on all your successes, being a part of a network, a show. I did get into that. I saw that down my timeline. So congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And by the way, these people that I work with, they already know about my treacherous behavior on YouTube. So if you call and report it, they're going to laugh at
you. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Wiley. Appreciate it.
No problem. No problem.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Thank y'all. All right. Thank y'all so very much. Yes, I'm outside. So we're trying, me and my sister, we're working together. We're going to get my mom thing redone. The whatever they call it, we have a contractor coming back to give us an estimation. I'm going to work a couple of double shifts. That's why I had a job interview at a assisted living. We're gonna work a couple of shifts. My sister gonna work. She gonna put her income together. I'm put my another sister. We're gonna put our resources together to redo this, so we can be outside, and so the bugs won't attack us. So we're gonna do that. The patio area for my mother and buy her a new refrigerator. We're gonna do that as well. We're not waiting for another Mother's Day. Every day is Mother's Day, and my mother deserves the best. And I made a post honoring my mother, and so I'm excited. So that's why I'm back in Chicago, and I was looking. I was like, okay, I was calculating how much things cost. So I went to a job, and they offered me $19.50 an hour. And then another company offered me about $25 an hour. So we only doing PRN just to have enough to help my grandmother and to help my grandmother and my mother. I'm here. We was walking, talking with my grandmother. We walked her outside. Not today because it was kind of cool, but yesterday. So we was helping her as well to really help my grandmother, because I don't mind doing anything for my grandmother, buying her anything. Because I remember when my grandmother was there for me when I didn't have nothing. She brought me in anytime I was low on funds. I'm like, Grandma, can I borrow $50 or $20? She was always there. So I would always give back to my grandma. This is her golden years. And anytime I have something to give, any conversation, I don't care if she shared the story 100,000 times over and over and over, I will be there and listen to my grandmother and talk to my grandmother and show my grandmother that she have a grandson that is out here doing and moving and shaking and doing things. And so we're going to help my mother as well. My thing is, I can't wait to really be big. I will buy my mother properties and my nieces and nephews properties as well. Can't really wait till that happen for me. And that's how I work so very hard. Had an amazing conversation with my big brother, Corey. Awesome conversation. He's 2 years older than me. I believe he's supposed to be coming on next week. So we might get Corey on the line. You might see Corey. That's my oldest brother. He's not my biological brother. He's my brother. You know, I don't get into all that about it. He my brother. We might not be by blood, but we brothers. All right. So it was so good talking with him on today as well. So we may get him on next week. If he say he's shy, but if he come on camera, you know, good looking brother, and we might break him on. And then people gonna say, you lying, that ain't your brother. I've already told you, we ain't by blood, but that's brother. All right. Because I remember a quick little story. Corey came to Perkin Bass Elementary School. Was it Perkin Bass Elementary School? No, it was Fernwood Elementary School. And he was like, that ain't your brother. He look better than you. His eye ain't cocked, you know. And so I said, it's my brother and everything. But nevertheless, I love my brother. And we may do a story time and go back in history about some stuff. So if Corey come on, he was dropping some tea about one of his baby mamas. We ain't going to get into that. But we'll wait. If he share it, it'll be amazing. And we'll have that for members only and record it. And we may drop it for the journal if you agree to do it. Okay. Yes, it's good to see y'all. As soon as Wiley have the Mises Jelly, he's going to be back to Texas. Yeah, so we'll be back in Texas next week, and then we coming right back because I promised to take not the one with dreads. The one with dreads is my youngest brother. But the one, Corey, is my oldest brother. You'll see him as well. He's about 2 years older than me. He just celebrated a birthday. So we'll have that, and we're going to put that on members only. Now, they're good looking. Like, my brothers are good. They're good looking brothers. You know what I'm saying? And beautiful family, and it's going to be great. I'm trying to get all of my nieces and stuff together. But I promised to take my nieces out for the Little Mermaid. Because the Little Mermaid's out. Now, I'm not taking them out on Friday, like when it first come out, it's going to be packed. But I will take probably that Saturday or Sunday. I might take my nieces out, get an Uber Black, and take my nieces out to the Mermaid, get them some popcorn and some slushies, and it's their day, and we're really, really good. We're going to go out to eat as well. My nieces and stuff like that. Now, I ordered. Did I order the tickets? I'm depending on the day. Probably like a Friday or a Saturday. So I'm gonna order it after that because I know them tickets gonna fly off the shelves. Probably like Friday, probably Saturday or Sunday. I'm gonna order the tickets. We'll go during the day and take my nieces out to the movies. Okay. Yes, they said yes, Wiley is sensible with good skin. Thank you. Because I drink a lot of water. I don't put no facial cream, no this cream, just H2O, and living a stressful life outside, letting the nature have its way. The little slushies. Did I say it right? Or slushies. And my niece, she wants some crab legs and everything. So we found a place where she eats some crab legs. She's a diva. But I don't use anything on my skin. I just drink water. That's it. All day, I just drink pretty water. Somebody asked me, I can tell that you're happy being at home. Are you gonna? I'm gonna review the movie. Yes, ma'am. I can tell that you're very yes, soldier girl. Yes, I can tell that. I can tell that you are happy at home. I'm very happy at home. I'm such at a good place at home. I love being around my nieces, my sisters and brothers. I feel so much at home peace. I love being home in Chicago. This feels like home. Dallas, Texas feels like a pit stop, but I don't, that's my second home. But my heart is Chicago. I'm like Bernie. I don't care where he went in his career. He always found himself back in Chicago because Chicago is home. Chicago is a very special place. And I just can't, I just can't. It's special. Chicago is home. I love the city. I love talking to my people, and politically, I've became a better person. And so Sunday I'll be deep in downtown Chicago, and on Monday I'll be in City Hall, and I think I'm gonna go to the Daily Center just to be in the Daily Center. I love it. Love my nephews. I'm gonna go to them, go see my other niece and nephew. They live in another state, about an hour or two away from here, and go see them as well, and let them know that I'm here, so so I can spend some time with them. If you join the commentary, please thumbs up the video. And I love where my mom stay because it's peaceful, it's quiet, and we're going this Sunday to see about getting a property because I really want to be a homeowner. I really want to be home, but I love kids these days. I think my son, $2 store, you can swear he thinks it's a shopping street. It's just $8. Yes. And I love the snow. I love when it's cold outside. I love it. And I love it that you don't have to, I love it because the city don't shut down like Texas. Like if they get a little sprinkle show. Oh, they loud over there. They must have a little party. Hey, okay, so cold water, yes. So it's about to get real warm here. Not like Texas warm, but it's about to get real nice out here. And so I can't wait. Thank y'all so very much. This have been amazing. I see y'all in the chat. They say yes, so we shut down if it's 37 degree out. Yes, Chicago, no, it don't miss a beat. But this has been such an amazing experience having y'all here. Come to Georgia, easy to become a landowner. I have family in Georgia, Millersville, Georgia. I have family in Atlanta, Georgia. I think Decatur, but mostly like Millersville, the Georgia, the town next to Millersville. And I have, like I said, I have family in Atlanta, Georgia. But my roots in Macon, I think it's Macon, Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I really have a lot of family in Georgia. My grandmother and my auntie, they migrated from Georgia to Chicago. Yeah. Any sign of snow, I should have. Yes. Yeah, but I think it only feels home because you have Dallas to go back to. Let's be real. Our family knows my brothers and friends was there and saw the budget. Is it Macon? Okay. I know it's so with that. Yeah. So, okay, Mega, yes. Well, what time is the members only live tomorrow? So the members only live going to be early tomorrow. So I'm going to post the Zoom in there when I wake up. It's going to probably be about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. For like if it's 3 Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, we're going to do the Zoom. So make sure y'all in the building. I gotta pay the $14. So I can resubscribe, so I can record it, so it don't just be 30 minutes, so it could be an hour. Because while you know you like the late night Uber calls. Love Maria said this show should have been members. So, yes. But tomorrow we'll be with our members. It's gonna be an exciting show. It's gonna be an exciting show tomorrow. When we back in Dallas, we'll be right back into Members Only Lives. We'll be back at Members Only Live next week. We have, except with the attorney interview, but we got an interview on Thursday. Other than that, it's gonna be back on Members Only when we're back in Dallas. But on Monday, public, we'll be with City Hall. We will have our phone, we have our microphones and stuff like that. And of course, we're going to talk to people there, network, to see what is the rules at City Hall. Like, what is the exact rules in City Hall that you can do? What is the rules there? So we will comply with that as well. We're trying to get our press credential, but we are doing as much as possible. So once we're there, we'll do it. Love it. So, love y'all so very much with that. This has been a good show, and y'all open up phone lines. I've noticed that if it's a topic that y'all like, y'all will call in. So we thank you all so very much. And even if y'all don't call in, y'all know what we talking about. I love that. Yeah, don't get cut off like so. I ain't gonna try to get cut off like, because I know I know how to ask what is the rules, and I know not to be ignorant and stuff like that. I'm gonna follow the media and see where they're at as well. Uh-huh. Don't get kicked out. It's short ears that makes me feel. Look at Maria. Oh, I ain't see Ken. Why did you talk about the person copying you? You wish you was going to talk about it, but I might have missed it. Oh, we was talking about Tasha K. She's doing like a blog. She's doing like a blog. And you know how some people, they try to eliminate the likes so that they private the likes. You know why they private the likes? Because they don't get that many likes on the post. So they are private. So they private their likes. So they won't put they don't make their likes public. We never do that. I don't care if the post get a 1 like, 2 like, 10 like. I will never private my likes. It is what it is. Some days it's gonna be a hit, some days it's gonna be a miss. But I will never private my likes. I'm gonna keep my likes to the public, because when you private the likes, that's when you don't have no likes. Okay. All right. That's how it goes. Okay. Yeah. So we don't do that over here. We keep our likes open. Mm-hmm. Our website, we get about 800 visitors a day. That's pretty low, but it's thankful. Thank y'all for the 800 visitors. We're trying to get our goal is to next month. I really wanted to get it at 2,000 to 3,000 visitors a day. Then I want to grow for the next, but after that to about 5,000 visitors a day. Then I want to get 10,000. Eventually I want to get about 80, 90,000 visitors a day. But thank God for the traction. For those that are reading the material, of course, it's going to get better. We need finances, and we're trying to see where the ad dollar is going to go so we can get more writers and to make our website different. So that's why we're just not going to cover celebrity gossip. We're going to cover all news, any news that we can pick up. Particularly, I'm going to focus more so on the political stuff as well and put that on the website as well to cater towards any, that Chicago audience. Yes. Thank you. So he can't wait. I'm just any other calls. That's it. All right, that was it. Because I didn't want to rush. Okay, that was it. Little Black Boy, you're beautiful. Also, we got a quick announcements on there. We got Yeah, it's doing really good. It's doing really, really good. And we thank God for it. And we talked to a person. He said, Wiley, give it about 6 months to really grow. But you need some, you need some big stories to bring in big numbers. But keep at it, and that's what we're doing. But thank God we have a stable audience. We this week have been a great week for us, and so we're gonna try to make sure we do good next week as well. Okay. All right, we will definitely do that. Also, we have a town hall. We're not going to name drop that town hall. We're going to announce it when we get the flyer, the date, the time, and I'm trying to get my brother to be on and be a panelist on that town hall. So it's going to be good. We're going to release the press release. We're going to release it on community wall in the flyer. But we got another town hall. We did the first one on Dwayne Wade and trans children, and that was so successful. So we got a follow up town hall, and it's good. And ain't nobody done a town hall like that one. So that town hall is going to be virtual. That's going to start. That's going to be virtual, and that's going to start. We're going to do that town hall in June. All right, we're going to do it in June because we got to promote it. So it's going to be in June. So we're going to have a good time for that town hall. That's going to be next month, and it's going to be good. I've already shared it with one person, and they said, Wiley, that's a good one, and it's going to be controversial. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be controversial. It's going to be good. Let me. Okay. So that's just how that goes. So it's going to be good. We may go to JAG court date. So if y'all have the courthouse where she's going to be at in June, please let me know, because I don't want to be in Chicago when it happens. So let me know when it's our court date. So we want to talk about JAG court date. So again, if y'all know the information on Jaguar Wright's court date and the date, I know it's in Dallas. I can find out. Just let me know to help me out so I don't forget. Let me know the date. Let me know the courtroom number so I could be there for that court date and I can cover that as well. Okay. Here a while ago. Oh, that's 6/13. That's on June the 13th. Okay, what day is that? That's June 13th. So make sure y'all send me an email on that because I don't want to forget. I want to add that to my calendar. June 13th. That's on a Tuesday. Okay, I don't want to forget. Okay, please send it. So I don't want to forget that because that's some good content. All right. And we will make sure not to record in the courtroom. We will make sure to record outside the courtroom. Outside the court building. Not in the hallway. Outside the court because we know Megan Cuniff will not be there. And no, we will not be in a Gucci suit. We'll be in a nice, beautiful polo shirt paid out of the thrift store. Okay, so little black boy, you're beautiful. Oh, always. Okay, on Sunday, I will be at this event on Sunday. If you're in the building, make sure you come through. I'll be at this event on Sunday. Make sure y'all come through. It's how to buy a property in 30 days. That'll be Sunday, May 21st, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. There'll be refreshment music. If you're trying to get a property, they're going to run it like a pre-qualified. You would talk to real estate brokers and all of that. That will be downtown, but you need a ticket. So make sure you all email me so I can give you the Eventbrite information so you can register. I think it's about 30 seats left. So inbox me if you want to come see me. And then while we go there, we can go out, somewhere to a nice little restaurant or go out for some drinks downtown. So if y'all go, let me know. Okay? Yeah, let me know. Okay? Why you should go visit? Absolutely, I will. Send me the information. I will definitely be there. All right. We've been on here for 2 hours and 42 seconds. It's quiet. My niece is asleep. Okay. I'm going to go wash these dishes, clean the kitchen, take me a hot shower, and go to bed. Yes, I'm going to really go to bed. I'm going to wash the dishes, clean the kitchen, and go to bed. All right. Ooh. And is it true that you can ship your car from one state to another? Is it true? You said, Stacia, I may do that. Is it true that you can ship your car from one state to another? Is that true? Okay. 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 Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. For about $5,000. What? Okay. Okay, little black boy, you be okay. Little black boy, you're beautiful. Okay. Also, we gotta talk about Vegas. So make sure if y'all coming to Vegas, please RSVP. That's it, RSVP. That will be October 6th through the 9th, 2023. RSVP. That is the Las Vegas meet and greet, October 6th through the 9th, 2023. You can please RSVP at Wiley Show at Productions, Wiley Show Productions. Please. RSVP that email, please. Wiley Show Productions at gmail.com. Wiley Show Productions at gmail.com. Wiley Show Productions at gmail.com. All right, that is the email. Okay. I personally would just, drive it, but I'm gonna drive it. I've done it most. It's not 5,000. Okay. Somebody said it was 5,000. I get behind that wheel and drive that sucker. Hey, okay. Thank y'all so very much. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you're enough. When times get hard, put God first. To God be the glory. Thank y'all so very much. I love y'all. Thank y'all. We are not doing no after show station here. I'm at to clean, take a shower, read my book, and go to bed. Because I've been up all this time. Okay? All right? Okay, yes. Oh, blah, 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 glory. All right. Make sure y'all subscribe. To God be the glory. All right. God bless you. Subscribe. Until next time. I know y'all going to drag me in the comments, but please, if you drag me in the comments, do not post a cuss word. So your comment will be in the chat. Do not cuss me in the comment. At 3:42 p.m., according to the website.
Okay, so here, and you'll see like a lot of places, a lot of bond places will not bond her out if she has a current insufficient bond.
Really? So what does that mean? So she will have to stay? What? Can you break that down for me? Because I'm not understanding.
There are some bondsmen that will work with that, and they'll be like, okay, cool, and they'll charge you an extra fee. It's not going to be cheap to get her out.
Really? So it's okay. So the $2,500, that's not really $2,500 or on your system?
Okay, so if her bond is if her full bond is $2,500.
Yeah, because I'm looking. Hold on, let me see. Let me go on. Let me look on the website because I'm just judging it on the website here. I always say $21,500.
Okay, so at $21,500, right?
Mm-hmm.
Divide that by 10, $2,150. A lot of places charge $100 filing fee.
Okay.
So you're looking at $2,250 to get her out, right?
Mm-hmm.
If she's insufficient with her bond, that means that she owes money to her bond company.
Oh.
So you're going to have to go, your best bet would be is to go back through the same bond company that she has, pay off the remaining balance, and then pay the bond that it's going to cost to get her out, because they might charge a little cheaper and take that charge off.
Wow, dude, I don't even know where she went, because this is like an auntie of mine. I'm just confused. I have my credit card my money ready. Wow, do you have any sense of where she was at previously or no?
No.
But you all for a fact can't bail her, can't do it at all.
Our bondsmen won't do it if they've had any insufficient bonds for the last 3 years.
All right. So I told y'all we get the information. Just have to just drop that up in there. Mm-hmm. Texas is a one-party recorded state, and we can record. All right. All right. Oh, man. And I called the Bill Bosman that I went through, okay? Okay? I called the Bill Bosman that I went to, and they said no. All right? They said nope. And now she got to get the mental thing, and she's trying to pay the mental card. Man, now she eat her boo-boo. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so very much. Oh, man. And she going viral, but she can't even see it because she's locked up. Thank y'all so very much. Y'all have a wonderful day. We will see y'all in the next comment. The next show. Thank y'all. God bless you. And we will see y'all in the next comment. God bless you, y'all. Love y'all. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.